and welcome to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. I'm going to set you guys up, and I got to run and get hay, water, everything else. Polly's over here giving birth. Looks like she's got herself a pair. So, you guys are going to kind of have to happenstance on, what happens. Because I can't hang here with you, unfortunately. So, enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back as time allows. But there's Polly, and she just had one a minute ago, and now she's got two. Hey, Angry Rooster, good to see ya. Yep, baby goats. There's Polly up there has a pair of them right now. Fresh born, newborn. Let me see if I can get you guys a little better angle before I take off. I've got to take off and go get some hay and bring it down. Then I got to get water. All right, see you kids in a little bit. Enjoy.
Mr. Pinman. Hi, Polly. Good girl. Wonderful. Well, people, Polly just gave birth to twins. One of them is suckling. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful, warm 65 degrees out today. Yes, it is. Where are your babies, Nancy? Hi, Peanut. Hi, Kaylee. Hello, ladies. Hi, babies. Hi, Malin. Oh. Jenny Jones, you're an auntie. You're an auntie. See that? Look at that. Aww. Yeah, so far the triplets are doing well. Everybody's doing good. So far, they're hungry. They want their corn. And right now, OG's went up to the wolfing shed to get me some hay. And after the hay, we're gonna bring out gallons and gallons and gallons of water and redo their water. Yes, don't worry, I'm gonna feed you. Everybody gets fed. Good girl, Polly. Scope it out, Polly. Look at those babies. Oh, they're so adorable. We got a little wagging tail. Yes, we do. They're shaking themselves off. Whoop. Oh, we got a bunch of fun sneakers down there. I think Gizzy's going to have problems disciplining her child. Polly is awesome. Polly, this is her first birth, I believe. She's doing really well. I think this is her first time. Yeah, this is her first birth. Her mother was not such a great mom. Polly's turning out to be a wonderful mama. We got one suckling already. We'll have the other one suckling pretty soon. Aww. And then, as you can see, there's lots of other babies out there playing. Hey, Pinner. Mr. Pinman, what a good daddy you are, huh? He is a great father. He's turning into a real good dad. He protects them. He doesn't bother them. Uh-oh. Gizzy's child is outside the wire. Gizzy, you better call her back. Gizzy's like, what do I do now? What do I do? She says, Mom, my baby's not listening. Hey, Grandma. Melinda. Granny, go help your daughter. Apparently not. Okay. Yes, 'tis kidding season. 'Tis kidding season. And I have looked up a couple of the different ailments that afflict goats, sheep, and other ruminants. And was it last year or the year before, they had like these little cysts. And it turns out that it's something that's endemic to this kind of an animal. And they can be carriers and never have it come out. And we had some that came out, and you can't really treat it. It just kind of goes away by itself. This year I got one goat afflicted with, she's got like little scabs on her lips, and apparently it's something that needs to be treated with an antibiotic, which will be fun because that means we have to catch her. Right now, what we're kind of going to do is we're going to ivermectin her and see if that's going to help. If it is in any way a parasite or anything like that, that will take care of it. If not, we'll hit her with an antibiotic, and that should take care of it. And it's weird because she's the only one. She was born here. Nobody else has it. We haven't introduced to any new animals, so I don't know. But these things happen on a farm. That's just, you know. So. Yes, don't worry. Food's coming. Food is coming. Don't worry. Polly's got 2 babies starting to nurse. I know, I'm very, very happy. Good girl, you are so good. Well, Aunt Jenny. They look just like her, too. They look just like her. I know, I'm proud of her, too. Since her mother was not that great of a mother, I was kind of, you know, I didn't know whether or not she was going to be a great mom, but yeah, she's doing good. Oh, there go my little men. I guess I'm going to have to go start mixing up my, my corn and all that. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I don't like it either. Don't worry, we'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. Oh, Melinda, be nice. Be nice. And there's only one of you that has it, huh? Well, it all starts, apparently, she's just a carrier somehow, and it all starts, or it can start, with like something rough that she ate that gave her a cut on her lip or on the inside of her mouth, and it just kind of gets infected from there. But yes, you're noisy. Don't worry, nobody's gonna get gypped out of food. You guys are weird. Do I not feed you every day? Come on, I come out here every day and I feed you guys. Every day. Yes, every day. Nobody gets shorted. Right, Melinda? Nobody ever gets shorted, so don't worry about it. Everybody will get food. Right? Yes. Perfectly all right. Okay, look out. Come on, you gotta move, honey. Here, give me this. Oh, thanks. Hi, Donna. Donna. All right. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. Okay, all right, I gotta go get my car and stuff, and I gotta go diving. Oh, also, I found out.
Yeah.
This little affliction she has.
Yeah.
Guess what cures it?
What?
An antibiotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to catch her and hit her.
Okay.
And I also read that it can be, they can be carriers. It can never pop up. It can be. It's just like those little other things that they had. Remember the little cysts?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. It can come in with birds. It can come in. Who knows? Who knows how it got here? But what irritates it is, like if she got like a something rough that cut her mouth.
Right, like a thorn or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it got infected, and that's how it starts. And then it can spread. And if you look around her eyes, or see her around her eyes.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah. She's got a kind of a mild case of it. It's not real bad. So if we catch it now, I think we'll be okay. Hi, Pinner. You a good daddy. Yes, you are. You such a good daddy. You such a good daddy. Yes, you are. You a wonderful daddy.
Where are your kids at, Nancy?
Gizzy's gonna have problems. Gizzy's baby keeps wandering outside the fence.
Well,
she's gonna have problems with discipline, I think.
As long as it comes back.
Oh, it does.
All right, I see the Toggenbergs, I see Gizzy,
My baby.
I see Peanut over here, I see Nancy over here, but I don't see Nancy's kids, so I guess I'll have to go back.
Nancy's children are inside, I
They're
think.
inside, all right.
I believe so, but you might want to check and make sure they're all alive.
Yeah, I will. I'll check when I come
Okay.
back. I still have to go haul water.
I know. I brought them close to the door down there, the 4 big ones, and I brought all the little ones up. Okay, I tried to make it as easy for you as possible.
All right, I need to take a break for a minute.
Yeah, I tried to carry up those 3 big ones, or 4 big ones. I can't lift them.
Well, we don't need you falling anymore today either.
No, I fell once today. That was enough. All right, I'm gonna go get it. Don't worry, little man. I'm fine.
All right, give me. I'm gonna
No fighting. There's plenty of food. Yeah, you don't get two. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh, there you go. I don't have enough dishes here, I guess. So. Hey, hey, hey! Come on, Tin Man. Yeah. There you go. Come on, Brownie, come and eat. There's plenty of food for everyone. I know. Alright, I'm gonna go feed this bag. Did you guys get enough to eat? Did ya? Well, I have a little bit left over. In case Brownie wants some. Brownie, what do you think? Hey! Come on, no fighting! Good Lord. Come on now. Be nice. Oh shit, I need my I know, Mama's coming. I hear froggies. That means spring is coming, right, Parrot? Spring is coming. Yes, 'tis, yes, 'tis. And I am so happy for that. Warm weather is camping weather. Right, Parrot? Look at her little babies are playing already. There's one, the other one's over there suckling. She has curious children. Isn't that neat?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who the other white one belongs to, but...
Not sure either.
Tell you what, though. Yeah, see, there's Gizzy, and her baby keeps going in and out of the fence, like, you know.
Going all over the place.
Hi, Peanut. How's my wonderful girl? Oh, my beautiful Peanut. Hello, my beautiful Peanut. You're a good daddy. Hi, Smiley. What up, Smiley? What up, Smiley? All right. That one. Well, be careful with this one. You just put it on coke on cutting. You gotta be careful.
No, I put it on this one real quick.
That one? Okay. That's Haley.
I wanted peanut.
Here. This one. Get this one. If you can. There you go. Because they're close quarters, your sisters.
Okay, they're done.
Okay. Alright, and within a couple of days we'll figure it out, and if there's something not quite right, we will we'll hit it with antibiotics, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know, my Peanut. What's the matter? Everybody ignoring you. They all got babies, huh? What's the matter? My Peanut. My beautiful Peanut. My Nuttian. My beautiful Nuttian. I know. Alright, let's be nice. No fighting, huh? Hold on, Peanut. No fighting. No fighting. That's a little button buck. Hey, buddy. You better be careful. Peanut will get ya. Hi, little man. Corn and pellets are done. They're done with hay over there. I just got hay over here. And then all we got is water, okay? You okay, Cookie? Cookie's got the sneezers, man. There you go, Peanut. That's for you. You okay? I wonder if she's allergic to something. Although I can't imagine how. It's a freaking goat. You okay, Cookie? Yeah, it's okay. Hi, Peanut. I gave you some down in your corner. What do you want? Aww. Clean it up there, Polly. What? Where's your mama? Where's your mama? Okay. Oh, look at that. We got a whole pile of seeds and leaves and yummies. There you go. Oh. Everybody having fun watching the goats? Yeah, they're beautiful. I think Polly needs to clean up that one, but other than that, they sure are sweet. Well, they're all walking. They're all moving around. Hi, Polly. Are you hungry? She says, no, I'm thirsty. Okay. Oh, look at him run. Look at him run. We got, let's see if we can turn this a little bit so we can see these little guys here. Those are brownies babies. Right there. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing how quickly these things are up, moving, eating, running, jumping, playing. Look at this. Gotta be king of the hill over here. Yep, king of the hill. Uh-oh, bigger goat. Nope, too big. Let's not mess with that guy. Where's my mom? Where's my mom? You wouldn't believe how high some of these things can jump too. It's amazing. You know how like cats take off and just do that whole when they're gone? Well, goats do that too. They just don't meow. There you go, Polly. Take care of your children. Take care of your little ones. I think your little ones went in. They're inside, honey. You'll find them. You'll find them. They're right there. Right here, Polly. Polly, right here. Right here by the door. I'm not telling you, John Boyle, because, you know. At what age? About 4 months. At 4 months of age, a male goat is viable, yes. That's why we separate out the meat goats from the females shortly after weaning and throw all of the meat goats in a pen. I know, I think that's what Peanut's waiting for, is a butterscotch. Of course, Peanut's always waiting for candy, right? Yeah, well, that's no fun playing turtle, man. That's just no fun.
Hi, big pal. Need a little water, honey?
Yeah, Polly needs water, and her 2 babies went in.
Okay.
And she was having a time trying to find them. Look at this little black one.
I know.
It's like, it's amazingly happy and jumping around. It challenged one of these little guys and then went, whoa, wait a minute, too much.
Well, what do you expect from Wanda?
That's Wanda?
Yeah, I believe so. Is that Gizzy's?
With the brown
Nope.
goat? No. With the
No.
brown butt?
No, Wanda's back there with Giz.
Oh, okay. No, this one is from, I think it's Brownie's goat.
Okay. No,
I'm
Wanda.
almost thinking we should throw Coco back out here with her too.
See back there?
Yeah.
That's Wanda.
Yeah, the big black and white one, right?
Yep.
Look at them play. Look at them run and play.
Yep.
Oh, they're just having a good old time.
You sure are.
I just don't like the fact that they can get in and out of that fence so easy.
Yeah, well. Man, you should have heard the coyotes last night.
Oh, I'll bet.
It was so loud even the YouTube audience could hear it.
Well, and that's another reason why I really want to get those houses taken care of so
I
we can
know
move
that.
everybody over there. Because that's closer to the house, closer to the kennel,
I get it.
closer to all of us, you know, so we can hear what's going on. Yeah, see, there's Polly's babies. They're right inside the doorway.
Yep.
Apparently they were told to wait while she eats.
Apparently.
Oh, they do communicate. Listen to the frogs.
Uh-huh.
Definitely spring. Look at them. Aww. All getting to know one another. Yes. Mommy will come. Don't worry.
There's two of hers.
Yep. There should be a third one. I don't
There
see
is
it, but
somewhere.
you might not be hungry. Or it might not be in there.
And we'll tell.
I don't know. But
There it is, right there.
There we go. They're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's only two here. You guys are going to have to fight for it.
Full moon is out.
She's got plenty of milk. If she didn't have enough milk, she wouldn't have had three. Yeah, look at that one, dude. We're going to have to wipe Polly's off. Polly's baby's like, it's got shit hanging off it still. She hasn't done a real good job cleaning.
Give me a minute. I can only do so much.
I know. All right, give me some shit to take back, and I will take all this back to the thing. I got it. I got all this. All right. Yeah, Peanut, would you like a piece of candy? Peanut says, oh yeah. Where's my butterscotch, Mama? Where's my candy, Mama? I want my candy, Mama. There you go. Hi, Malin.
Giz is gonna come.
Here, Giz. Got you, Giz. Got you covered, Giz. Oh, shit. Here you go, Gizzy. Okay. Holly Wally. Holly needs one. Holly was a good girl today. Holly needs a candy.
Jenny is a grandma.
I said Auntie. Auntie Jenny.
No, Aunt would make Polly her sister. So
Here,
it's
Aunt.
Granny. Jenny's a granny.
Okay.
Grandma Jen.
Uh-oh. I'm going to be besieged shortly. Polly, would you like a candy? Here, you're going to have to take a candy into Polly when you go wipe for baby.
I will when I go in.
Okay.
There's Paul right there.
Oh, here we go. There you go. Yeah, see, she didn't clean that one up real good.
Yeah, you want to help me here?
Sure. What do you want? Grab a smoke? Got it.
Yeah. Grab
Yeah,
the
no,
smoke.
Smiley. Yeah, her
Take-
babies are going to need to be wiped down.
Take charge of the cam.
Got it. We're just kind of watching the babies run around and play. They're hilarious. It's kidding season down on the farm.
Hey, Paul. Let me wipe your baby off, okay?
It's kidding season down on the farm. Oh, hi, Kaylee. Kaylee didn't get one. There you go, Kaylee. Peanut, you had one already. Hi, Smiley. Smiley? Where's Smiley?
Curiosity killed the old guy. Let's see what you got going on here.
Girl, boy?
You're a little girl too.
Well, I snuck my peanut an extra one. I couldn't help it. You're so good. You're so good. Yes, Nancy, I know. You're a wonderful mama. Wonderful mama. I know. Look at that face. All right. One more for Nance because Nance is a good girl. Plus, all right, I guess I'm going to have to go get more.
Where you going, pal?
All right, let me dump off my trash. Go get some more then, I guess. I got peppermint. Hello. Yeah, I got peppermint.
Go clean your sister up a little more.
Is she feeding them?
Hey, Polly. Hey, Pop. Pop. up. Here. Polly.
No, you had 2. You don't need any more. You don't need another one. You can't have another one. You're going to end up with tooth decay. There's our other one down there.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get this one cleaned up.
Okay.
This one's fresh as can be.
God, Dizzy's baby's so much bigger than all the other ones.
Right?
Of course, you did only have one.
Yep.
It looks like a Holstein.
Well, Paul, you sure surprised me because for the first birth, you're only supposed to have one and you popped out 2.
She popped out 2, and
2 really nice looking ones.
yeah, well, then other baby's headed toward where it shouldn't go.
Tell Johnny to add a boy and a girl. Polly had a boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl for Polly.
Ow, ow, ow.
Add a boy and a girl for Polly.
I can barely hold this stupid baby up.
I know, and they're not that big. So, this is what we do with old sheets and blankets and stuff. These are for goats. I would worry more about Polly and her babies. Polly and the Smileys. Oh, Peanut and the Smileys. My goat is named Mama Cookie, don't ask. Goats are wonderful, okay? I love goats. So, hey, I'm called the Hag. There are worse nicknames. And if it's said lovingly, it doesn't matter. Right, Polly? Right, Pollyanna Piddlebutton?
We're not going to do 14 laps around the circle.
Cookie didn't get one.
I'm Lan.
What do you want? Let me guess. Nancy, you cannot have more. I'm sorry. I cannot give you guys just candy after candy after candy. It doesn't work that way.
Come on, guys. You're going
We have
towards
to
the
be
wrong
careful
mom.
how many
The
we
mom's
give
over
out.
here.
I know, I'm coming. You don't want to eat the paper, do you? Yeah.
The mom's over there.
There's one for you. Hang on. I know. Just dinner. Give me a minute. You don't want the paper, do you? You just want the candy, right? Alright, well let me get the paper off. There you go. There you go. You had a bunch, Nancy. You don't need more. Go take care of your babies, Nancy. It's okay. Go take care of your chitlins. Go take care of the babies. Yeah, that's for you. Right there. No, here. There you go. Peanut, you had 3 of them. You don't need more candy. You guys all had candy. Every last one of you adults had candy. You don't need more. Peanut, you don't need more candy. I know I love you, but you don't need more. You're going to get cavities. I don't want my baby's teeth to fall out. No. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! I got bit.
I don't know who you belong to.
Which one? The white one?
Yeah.
That's Nancy.
Yeah.
There's two Nancy's over there. One Nancy's right here. Trying to nurse off of everybody except the mom. It goes that way.
Come on, you gotta go back by Nancy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nancy. There you go, Nan. Don't worry, Peanut. Polly, you have beautiful children. Look at how beautiful. So what do you do, Peanut? You at least got one in there. Unless you're just really fat. But I don't think you're really fat. Ah, this is my favorite time of year. Yeah, those aren't crickets. Those are tree frogs, I think. Definitely my favorite time of year. Want some help? You manage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it, I think.
You're good. All right, there you go.
Oh.
Okay, all the adults in here have had candy. Nobody needs more. Peanut's already had like 3. Everybody else has had their share. They have all had their medication, their candy, their food, their water. Anybody leaving us? Have a good evening. Peace. Everybody joining us. It is kidding season. This is spring. And this is when all the baby goats are born. And we got a lot. Last year we had a total disaster happen. This year they waited. And now we didn't have that deep freeze in February. And now we have a whole yard full of fully formed functional babies. And I'm super happy. Look at all those little tails wagging.
We're talking about downtown.
Look, somebody's trying. Look, somebody's trying to steal milk from Polly. Check it out. That's not hers.
Something is stealing milk.
Yeah, that's Nancy's baby.
Right?
I don't think she cares right now. Look at her.
It doesn't look like she does. She's too busy cleaning her own baby up.
Uh-huh. Well, whatever suckles, it will still not...
You can take the zoom off.
Dude, whatever suckles will still, you know, bring down the oxytocin, which will, you know...
Correct.
Help her hormones and make her more of a good mama, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you think, Peanut? When are you going to give me yours? Are you just fat, or do you got a baby in there? I think Peanut might have just one, if she has any.
Granny Jones. She's going to have to change her name now to Granny Jones.
Look at my Peanut. Aww.
Gizzy. Come here, Giz.
Come on, Gizzy.
Come here, Giz.
Did you hide your baby?
No, it's up against the thing.
Oh. Looks like a little Holstein cow, don't it? Looks like a little calf.
Gizmo.
Oh, here comes Brownie and her little troop.
So now we're what? 8 females and
I don't know the count on the sexes, but I do know that we have an awful lot of cuties out here.
Yeah, I think we're 8 females and 3 males, if I remember right.
Look at them all.
Hi, Malin. I love you too.
Melinda's got a baby in there too. Check it out.
Oh, I can't wait till you have a baby. I hope you give me another polled baby, just like Gizmo.
I know. That's what we need. Babies with no horns.
And I hope Gizzy...
Baby has no horns.
Yeah, I hope Wanda has no horns either.
Right. Look at all the little babies. Just awesome or what?
Yep.
This is what it's all about, folks. This is the good life right here.
Downtown, you can forget about all the
This
ways that you
is
park
the good
when
life.
you're
Look at this.
Downtown. Downtown. Who will be looking over at the river?
Oh, Polly's babies are talking to each other.
And it's warm enough, we don't need Helga or Olga.
Nope. Look at that one. That's Nancy's baby. Nancy's baby's confused. Where's Mama?
Nancy's like, baby's like, I'm a thief. I will get my booby in tonight. Mama.
Mama's that way.
Gizmo. Gizzy. Here it is.
Nancy says, where's my other baby?
Not you, Nance. You're not eating my fingers.
She's looking for her other baby.
No, she's looking for candy.
Well, I don't have any. She's like,
Brownie.
wait a minute. How do I go in there and get my third baby without bothering Polly?
Hey, Brownie, talking.
There it is. There's your baby.
Hey, Holly.
Don't worry, Brownie won't hurt you. Hey, what was that?
What?
Polly just pushed your baby away.
I don't know. We might have to collar Polly and force feed it.
They'll figure it out. They know whose baby's theirs, believe me.
Yeah, I know that.
Gosh, they're so tiny. Hi, Peanut. I know. It's okay.
It's just you got to remember, Polly's the first time mom. So
I know.
She might not know the nerves.
Okay, now who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's one of Brownie's babies.
That's the wrong mama.
No, that's the right mama. Oh, for that one? No.
Yeah.
Mama's over there. Go get Mama.
Are you going to make me climb over again?
She's coming. Here, Polly. It's your baby. But I can't leave this one. You want me to go? Where do you want to go? Yeah, I don't want it to get hurt. This one belongs to Nancy. That one belongs to Polly.
Right, let's see if that one's able to steal milk without getting the boot.
Dude, they know the smells.
I
They're
know.
imprinted already.
I'm waiting to see if this thing's going to be able to nurse, because if the experienced
That's nice.
nurser can nurse without her kicking it,
Right.
then she won't kick her own. That's what I'm saying.
Just trade out babies. I Nance. I know. Yes, sweetie pie. Don't worry, Daddy's gonna help you, okay? No, not that one. That's Nancy.
This
Yeah.
one's Nancy's too.
These three are Nancy's right there. Those two and that one are Nancy's.
Right.
to do? Do we need to fucking like get a wax pencil and you're gonna lose your cherry? Get your hand underneath it. It just dropped. Great. There goes my barnyard.
No, not in wet straw. It ain't going anywhere.
Well, I don't want you smoking out there.
Let's go by your mom.
Right here.
All three of you guys are full of ticks. You can't possibly need any milk off mom.
No, but they should stay with mom. Yes, those are all yours. You're a good girl, Nancy. Look at that. It's okay, they're drinking sips.
I know. It amazes me though that
There's plenty.
Nancy,
Mm-hmm.
you are becoming valuable.
Oh, Nancy was valuable before. She's a good goat. She always has been.
No, but she's becoming more and more valuable.
Yes, she is. If I could get the fucking paper off this candy here, I will give it to you, Nancy. Right now, it's kind of stuck. Oh, God, gross. Come on, get out of there. Okay, there we go. Yes, Nancy. Here. No, Peanut. Oh, man. All right, one for you. Hurry up, grab it. There you go. Peanut, I have given you... Here, lift that off my finger.
Yeah, I don't know if Polly gets the whole milking thing yet.
She will. Well, she either will or she won't have babies for very long.
Right.
Fine, Peanut. This is the last piece of candy you're getting. That's it. There is no more. Got me? Be nice. If you want candy, you have to be nice. No hurting the baby. You got me? Be nice to the baby. Okay, how's that? You all good now? Good.
Gizzy. There it is. Come on, Giz. Come on, Giz.
Uh-oh, big owls. I hope they start herding the babies in. Maybe we should get out of here and leave them alone, huh?
I don't have any for you, Malin.
Maybe we should get out of here and leave them alone.
Yeah, before too
You
long.
want to lick my finger? Yeah, don't eat my finger, just lick it.
Hey, Pinner, Bouncer says, smell this.
Here. Here, lick the peppermint off my finger. There you go, good boy. Oh, that's yummy, ain't it? There you go. We'll wipe that on your nose. There you go. Okay. All right.
Well, she
Shall we?
She cleared them out of the sacks and everything else, so she's got the mothers.
They've nursed. They have nursed. One's laying down. Don't worry, pretty soon they're gonna all start filing into the, what do you call it? Into the shelter.
Yep.
I'm getting a little chilly. I need to go in pretty soon.
We will in a minute. I want to walk up
I gotta close
here.
up the barn. I actually should not close up the top part, should I?
No, you shouldn't, because it's nice and warm out.
Okay.
It's going to be nice and warm.
Yes.
There's the moon, guys.
Yeah, if you can see it.
You can see it with this camera. This was an excellent camera Tunis hooked me up with. All this viewing pleasure is brought to you compliments of Stephen Tunis. There's the moon and the stars up above, and goat love. Hi, Wanda. I just got some text saying that FTP needs help, but I don't know what it's all about because I've been live. Don't really know what's going on, but figured I'd relay the message. And Here's some goats for you guys to look at. I got to go fire up Bob and back it up. I see the moon during the day around here, and then I see that other moon that has been very confusing. Wanda says he's in jail. It just says he got arrested on a bridge. The hell was he doing on a bridge? Maybe it's better if I don't know. I don't know. I haven't followed him much because he banned me because I put bans on goat balls, but I still follow him. I just don't follow him as much as I used to.
Hey girls. Hello, Mama.
Do you have a lighter, Hag?
No. I do not usually bring my cigarettes and smokes outside. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no biting, huh? No biting.
He was going to jump.
Hi, sweetheart.
FTP needs more than help. He banned me for saying God bless America and the freedom that it gives us.
You are so fuzzy.
You sent me the video? Alright, I'll check it out, Wanda. I haven't, my Telegram's just blown up and I haven't checked it.
Everybody good?
Been hurrying to try to get chores done.
I left you guys some food inside, okay?
And then the other time I spent was, Hag was able to find me a wrist support.
Yeah, brand new one.
Brand new in a box, so.
Yep. I thought I knew where there was one, and I was pretty sure.
It's been a couple crazy days around here.
Oh, good God.
I hurt my back. The goat hurt my knee.
Psyche fell and hurt herself. I fell and hurt myself.
Hag fell today. I twisted my wrist or some crap. It's just third-person chat rumor. Did not watch it. All right. Unfortunately, I fell for the run situation. I was banned from his channel for saying God bless America. He's a little loose in the loafers.
Oh my gosh, yes I do. You guys are all so beautiful.
This is really amazing.
What?
Usually, right now, my old phone would be completely dark right now. But this new phone that Tuna sent me even gathers low light and makes it look like it's way clearer in the camera than it is with your eyes.
All right, well, bats are going to start coming out pretty soon, dude. I don't know how long you're going to stay out here, but I am not.
Well, you're going to have to take this.
I will take this. I don't care. Fold it up for me, and I will take it all the way up.
I'm not going to fold it all the way up.
I don't care. Do whatever you need to do.
I'm only going to fold a couple legs.
I need coffee really bad.
Then I'm going to jump on Bob.
To my imagination, there's the moon moving. It's just me.
Well,
just me.
Either the moon's moving or the earth is moving. Something's moving.
That's probably me. I'm just dizzy. Would you like a goat kiss? Would you like a kissy? Thank you. You're so sweet. You're a sweet little mama. I like you too. I like you too. You're a wonderful girl.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the legs on the tripod.
We got mosquitoes out already.
There you go.
I can see them, man.
There's the moon.
Oh, I read somewhere that like 2 tons of space junk were going to hit the moon on the dark side.
Right. We donated and got banned because he expected more than a few $100s. He can bite me. Hope he meets Bubbles.
Would you like a goat kiss? No? No?
Yeah, right now I'm lucky if I could donate $10.
Right now I'm lucky I could donate a pea. Come on, let's go.
I am. I'm getting this strapped up.
Yeah, wasting time. Come on.
No, I'm not. You can do it
Okay.
faster. Stop! My finger's in there.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
What was it doing in there?
Oh, God. Anybody want to buy a hag real cheap? Real cheap.
Sorry. I said I was sorry. All right, well, I gotta take my... Oh, wait.
I cut off your tallywhacker. I'm sorry.
Garbage, right?
Yes. In the burn barrel.
Alright guys, we gotta close the front. Okay, there we go. Good night, my goaty friends. Okay. Let's go follow old guy up. I've got my rooster beater right here. My weapon against Rooster Cogburn, who has turned into a meanie. And this will keep him away from me, hopefully. He has had some grandiose ideas lately that, oh shit. I gotta grab an egg. Oh, hey, Rami. Rami the cat. Yeah, oh, just stop it. Little bastard. Hi, duckies. There are the duckies. And I got an egg. I got an egg.
Oh, I didn't even check for eggs today.
I got an egg. I didn't check for it. You must have checked for it. It was right there.
No, do you have a flashlight?
Yeah, but I can't get it. I got 3 arms here. This is my Rooster Cogburn tool.
Well, we'll set that here for right now.
Okay. What do you want now? A flashlight.
Yeah. Just let me go do a quick egg check.
There you go.
Hold on to your egg.
Okay. You'll pardon me if I don't go with you? Ooh. Look at that moon. How about that? Yeah, I don't need to go with him. No, I don't want to go down there where Rooster Cogburn is nesting, because Rooster Cogburn doesn't like me. Not that I like him very much. He's okay, but he's like at that point where he thinks he can just attack everybody. And yeah, I've been sparred a few times and I don't like it. So I carry a stick when I go out there to keep him at arm's length. But if his attitude doesn't change, he's headed for the stew pot. He was a nice rooster, but they go through that period of like adolescence. We have 2 other roosters here, but they don't bother anybody. We've got King Henry, who is old and very nice. And we've got One-Eyed Dose, who is a sweetie pie. And then we've got Rooster Cogburn, who just thinks he can beat everybody up. And I don't like it. So. No judgment here, Bouncer. No judgment here. Stir fry does sound good. I wish I had something to stir fry and something to stir fry in. I do not. I'm not sure what I'm eating tonight. I don't feel like having anything real heavy, though. So, I'm not really sure. Ooh. We have these ginormous owls around here, and I keep hearing them. And those owls are big enough to haul off a baby goat. If they can haul off a duck, they can haul off a baby goat. So hopefully the mamas will put their babies away. Oh, beef stew sounds good. Venison stew sounds even better. Num num num. Well, no, it does matter what it is, Bouncer, because there are certain things that I don't care how hungry I am, I ain't putting in my gut. Because I will just regret it and be sick. French toast sounds good. Alright, here's an egg. If you want to go put eggs away, thank you for the flashlight. I will wait for you. And then we will go in together. And this is my Rooster Cogburn stick right here. I can get over here and put my Rooster Cogburn stick away. Just see if I can. Fuck it. I'm just gonna lean it against there. That'll be good enough. Okay. Now I gotta grab some buckets because we gotta take those to the basement. Okay. Whoop, damn it. Get over here. Okay. There we go. I got my armload of buckets. I hear a kitty. Rami? Do I hear Rami? Rami. I hear Rami. Rommel. Rommel the cat. Somebody dumped him off. He's a big cat. He likes Dave, so that's cool. Right now he's off hunting for females. It's that time of year. So you have to think about the food you're going to eat, though. Is it commercially made and loaded with chemicals and pesticides and things that are going to hurt you or your generations following? Or is it organic food that's actually good for you and will give you nutrition and help you to build a proper immune system and all of those other systems that we need and use? Meatloaf sounds wonderful. I like meatloaf. I like a good meatloaf. Venison meatloaf is fantastic. But then again, you know, when you live where the venison are so good and well fed that they taste pretty much like rich beef, you don't really notice the difference, you know? And the beef at the store tastes like freaking cardboard. It's nasty. Yep, chicken cat's still here. We have a bunch of cats that hang out with the chickens. We haven't lost a chicken to a cat yet. They all get along fine.
Crazy.
It's nutty, man. We get all the weird animals, you know. We get all the weirdies. All right, let me in, and I will. Where are my doot-doots? Apparently they went to bed. Oh, there they are. They're nesting outside now that it's warm enough. There they are. Those are my doot-doots. My little turkeys. Hello, ladies and gents. How are we? They're so nice. They're very sweet. Who knew? I sure didn't know. What are you doing?
I found some marshmallows in there.
Marshmallows? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll eat them. Maybe not. Whatever. We have a lot of trash to remove from in front of the house here.
Want me to take this down?
You want to handle the camera?
Not really.
Well, I'll take all these down if you want to handle the camera, because I don't know what to do with that. All right.
Been doing it all this time.
All right. I'm going to go in and take all this, okay?
Okay.
If I can. I'll meet you upstairs. You do whatever you need to do.
I'll be up in a little bit. I want to grab a cigarette. I'm dying.
I need some help with some other shit.
Right now?
No, when you're done.
Okay. There's the moon. Try to zoom in. Just makes it hazy. A357. Exactly, the dudes. Yeah, Jenny, chicken cat's still here. That's true, Bouncer. Before long, we're gonna have GMO venison just because of their food source. That's why we're planning so heavily in food plots this year. Server commands other than /me are blocked. Oh, okay. No hacking Nightbot, is that what you're telling me? It's not like you'd hack Nightbot from inside YouTube anyway, so that makes no sense. Alright, guys. Why are you creeping up on me, turkey? I am a turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. Why does it make you think of Mr. T? I don't know. I don't know, Violet. Look at the gibbler on that thing. Yeah, they're definitely big enough to eat, just no doubt. And they're big enough to where nothing can carry them away, so I'm kind of safe on that. Hey, Taz News, what's happening? I'm still amazed by this little wiener looking thing on top of their beak here. Some of them are small and some of them are long, and I don't know why. One of those fascinating deals. And the thing's like completely content just to sit here. Really, turkey. I don't know, this phone's making weird, like, static noises in the background. I don't talk about small wiener looking things for obvious reasons. Oh, I do, Bouncer. I talk about mushrooms all the time. Yep, and I'm playing with it, Jenny, but it's not really a wiener. This is like, I don't know what it is. It's gibblers, like, all full of blood. When it gets that deep red tone, it's full of blood. You did your first audit today in a month? Sweet, Taz. It's kind of weird how it's actually picking up in low light, isn't it? I mean, my old phone would have never did this. I'm really impressed by this phone. I don't know if I have any of these crazy filters on either. I don't know how to make sure I don't. I think they're all off. I met an alien once and pulled his finger. We are now lovers, just saying. 24-hour turkey cam? Oh, that would get boring through 57. That would get really boring because this is kind of boring. What I want to do is I want to set up this knockoff GoPro. It's supposed to do all kinds of different stuff like time lapse and all this other stuff. I want to try and set it up at the beehive so we can watch the bees and what's going on with them. I just got to figure out how to do it. You'd watch a 24-hour work. You'd watch a 24-hour turkey cam. I think the bees would be more interesting. The ducks are kind of interesting because they dunk each other. It wouldn't get boring if you had bubbles in the video. I guarantee the turkeys would act invisible. Yeah, but I don't have bubbles, Bouncer, and I don't think you're going to give them up. I'd check in here and there. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I'm not really doing anything with my Bulldog channel right now. Maybe I'll switch it over to like a 24-hour live feed or something. If I had lights out there, I'd light up the goats, and that way be able to see the coyotes come in and the deer come in. Because it's weird, the deer come real close to the goat yard, and a lot of times they'll come in the goat yard. It's pretty strange. All right, guys, I'm going to switch over to ugly old man face. And be prepared because my snots may be running all over the place from when I broke my nose last week. If Jenny Jones incorporate bubbles into a turkey video for Road, he will watch it later. The kid cam, there you go, Jenny. All right, people, get prepared. This may be really horrible because I may end up having snots all the way down to my beard. I never know. I'd come down and do some coyote hunting there. Yeah, we have some people who come here and hunt coyote. We've got tons and tons of them through 57. We not only got coyotes, we have coy dogs too. We've got some coy dogs that are like 110, 120 pounds. And, you know, well, half domestic dog, half coy dog, but half coyote. You can definitely tell which ones they are too. They run with the coyote pack, and those things actually have no fear of humans, man. They'll actually track you. It's insane. Yeah, they're way bigger than the normal coyotes. Alright, here we go. We're on our way to Ugly Old Man Face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. You saw a coyote last weekend, Jenny? That's cool. I heard a bunch last night, but I didn't see anything.
Well, if we got coyotes out there, we're gonna have to keep an eye on shit.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
And those owls, those are big enough to carry away a baby.
Yeah, they're not going to do it when the mother's there.
Okay.
Trust me.
Good.
There we
I
go.
put the furnace a little bit to take the chill off the air downstairs.
Yeah.
But our vent is closed, and I'm not going to run it for the full.
Okay, I'm
But
trying to...
I'm going to need your help later on to figure out how to keep her from tumbling out of that chair again.
Okay. Hey, what's happening, Fing? Good to see ya.
Because I just don't know how to handle that.
I had to plug us in because we're about out of power.
As you well know.
Alright, why is it doing that? Why is it giving me that weird...
Stop.
What is going on? There we go. That's what was going on. Yeah, Sig, I actually got... I've got a video on my channel where one came in, took one of my ducks, refused to leave. I made the pen so, you know, the owl couldn't fly in and out of it. Well, it ended up going in. It killed the duck and it wouldn't leave, so I had to put on the set of welding gloves, take it out of the pen, and it still wouldn't leave, so I gave it the rest of the duck.
Well, what else were you going to do?
It sat on top of the duck, it ate half the duck, and then it picked it up and flew away, which makes no sense to me. I mean, common sense tells me that if you can't carry the duck, then when you eat the duck, and you eat half of it, and you fly away with the other half, the weight of the duck is the same. So why could you fly away with the duck? It's beyond my common sense.
No, it's beyond your comprehension.
Well,
It's not the same thing.
same thing to me.
No, it's not.
Too stupid to figure it out. I would just think that if it flew in, that once I threw it out, it should have been able to take off. The owl doesn't care. It sees itself as the master. Well, it was definitely the master of that situation, Bouncer. I'm going to go put my wrist thing, just like an eagle. Yeah, we actually had an eagle around here the other day. It's the first one in a long time. The last time I saw an eagle, it swooped down in the cemetery and snatched a raccoon, rolled it up like a old dust ball, and then it whacked it with its talons, rolled it up like a dust ball, flew up into the trees, flew back down, grabbed it, and flew away. Honey, do you have a cigarette I can borrow?
Yeah. Grab one.
No, I have
Trying to
to.
get my slippers on.
Oh, the next thing I have to do is try and find my coffee, and I'll be good. Yeah, Fing, this one's brand new. I've got a bunch of them around here. I have one for my right wrist, my left wrist, my back, my knees, but I haven't had to wear them in years. Now I tweaked something in my right hand, so I put it on. Luckily, it was brand new in a box. And then I took some rubber bands and wrapped it around the extra Velcro strap that hangs to try to keep it pulled up so it doesn't get in the way. And that doesn't work too well either. I was thinking about taking a sock and cutting the top of the sock off. Secure the brace, put the sock over the top, and that'll keep those stupid Velcro things from hanging down. Or at least I think it will. Road, I have to get fitted on Friday for my ankle brace. Done with that stupid boot finally. Sweet, Nuckin. My son said he wants to try Smoky Mountain oysters. I told him to go try and castrate a bull and let me know how it turns out. Awesome, Mama Cookie. I found tape works quite well over a lot of braces. Cut the extra off, but not too short. Morel mushrooms will be popping soon. It will be a busy fella as long as things don't go wrong with the trade deal I have with the Sasquatch. Yeah, you don't want to piss them off. I tore my LCL, been using Gorilla Tape and still running on it. Oh, LCL. I can feel the pain already, dude. That is not something... Alright, enough said. I don't even want to think about it. LCL, ACL, oh my god. Oh yeah, sucks big time, dude. And the recovery on that, oh my god. A lifetime and a half. They can rip my limbs like peeling an orange. We are not the dominant species. Yeah, Bouncer, I was pretty sure we weren't the dominant species a long time ago. We're not exactly the smartest thing on the planet, that's for sure. I mean, we do more damage to the environment than all the species combined. I went to the dollar store today, picked up a few things, and completely spaced off one of the things I went for. I went for some distilled water so I could make up some beef food, and I completely 100% spaced it. And then I went to Tractor Supply and got a bag of corn, and there was $1 difference in price from 2 days ago. Bouncer, what's the best environment to look for morels? I need one of those apps, because the apps can see color. A lot of times I see mushrooms that I think are edible, and I second guess myself all the time because of color. At least I can tell psilocybins. They're pretty unique. So I'll just be happy with that. I got a new haunted doll, good spirit attached. Her name is Chelsea. Gonna try to talk with her Thursday too. Sweet. Sasquatch on land and sharks in the water. I'm pretty sure aliens are not aliens at all. Probably another life form from under the 78th percent of water on this planet. You're live during Lady Di's time slot. She goes offline in 5 minutes. Could you not wait? Nope. Babies don't wait. We go live when we go live. We have no designated time slot. Sorry. I just look for elm trees, tulip trees, and out-of-place apple trees. Generally a score. Sweet. A lot of those trees we don't have here in Illinois, Bouncer. I don't think we have tulip trees. Exactly. Birth comes when birth comes. Hey, Jode.
What?
Do we have tulip trees here in Illinois?
Yes.
Growing wild? Like, I mean, out in the woods.
Yeah, actually, we have one in our yard.
We do?
We planted it, though. They're not wild.
Yeah, no, I mean wild.
That I don't know.
Okay. It was just going by Bouncer's tip, so.
Yeah, no, but we actually have one. It bloomed last year. It was in my garden walks.
Okay.
So it's already posted.
Okay. Jenny Jones says they have tulip trees by her, so we must have them here.
Yeah, we probably do.
Okay. Researched the oceans. They got scared and started looking at space for a place to get away. Fact. I believe it, Bouncer. Well, the funny part about that whole thing is that that's not even the real one. That's just a clone. So now that babies are being born during someone else's live stream, you know. Yeah, that's the fake Misty Big Red. No, Zebra, it's a fake one. They just want to turn the farm channel into a drama channel, and they'll have no success. They've tried before, they'll try again, and it'll be the same old thing, no success. So then they'll have to go back to their channel and talk crap about it, so. But let them do as they will. They can come back and say all the crap they want, as long as they don't come back in a clone account.
I don't know, I'll check.
A Biden administration brainwashed tooting chicken. I'm going to sneak off and grab me a smoke real quick. Grab a med. I suffer from chronic pain, but I don't take any medication. If you believe that, I'll tell you another one.
Anybody who has chronic pain that takes no medication does not really have chronic pain.
I suffer from chronic pain and I take lots of medication.
You have to in order to keep it in check. Otherwise, you'd curl up fetal, or you would hope for death, or you would just cause your own death. Those are the options.
I can go back and talk about what a drug addict I am. That'll give them 20 minutes of content at least.
There's a difference between addiction and dependence.
Well, yeah, but we want them to run with the addiction so they have something to talk about.
A diabetic is addicted to insulin.
Yep.
Somebody with a heart issue is addicted to nitro.
The only thing that doesn't hurt on me isn't my ass crack. Exactly, Jenny. Life without quality of life is no life at all.
Exactly.
I don't have any, my butthole doesn't hurt either, Knuckin. I don't have roids or anything, so. Yes, Wanda, I'm an addict. A damn pain addict, because I can't get by on 2 Excedrin. No, Zebra, aren't you supposed to be like, the AIDS person now? Hey, what's happening, Trump said? I thought I heard somewhere that you're like the AIDS spreader now, or the HIV, or some kind of crap like that. Yeah, we had the turkeys on for a while, Trump, but we had, Polly gave birth to twins today. I get stoned on Excedrin and gabapentin. Alright. The super spreader. Yeah, they said I had HIV. Sweet, Knuckin. How much does it cost to get some? How do you know I'm not qualified to talk medicine? I think any human being in the world can talk medicine.
I'm qualified to speak about anything I want.
And Trump, that's Polly's first ever, so she should have only had a single. Right. And she had twins, so now you got to talk to Grandma Jenny or Grandma Jones, whichever one you want to call her.
Grandma Jones, I like it.
Trump, I got the video. I'm just trying to find something that beats Adam Sandler. Yeah, I saw your video, Trump. That was awesome, George Carlin. I remember being addicted to small people doing it. Is that so wrong? I was 5 and small, and they met my expectations.
That's hilarious.
The hillbilly of the United Kingdom. Well, I would hate to live in the United Kingdom. Yeah, okay, whatever you believe. You show me the statute that says that I can't speak without having a jab. I don't need a jab. And as far as understanding medicine, I guess you're never going to find out if I do or not. What?
Hey, you want a jab? Yeah, move over to the left of the screen or the right of the screen a little more. Here, Here you go. There's some jabs, okay? Now you're
Okay,
good.
thanks.
Now you're good. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to follow through with an uppercut.
Right? Or an elbow?
Right.
American people are actually less than 22% vaxxed. This is a fact from the CDC. We're doing great. Right, Bouncer? We're smoking it. And I don't think I want anybody telling me what I can't talk about when they so willingly gave up their right to bear arms. So I think you're going to find most Americans won't do that. Yep, no jab for me either, Wanda. And I'm not giving up my right to bear arms either. I'm not having a big fit over it. You're the one who brought the subject up. Nowhere in this video was anybody even talking about the jab. Nobody cares. If putting a needle in your arm is considered being a drug abuser, why would anyone? There you go, Bouncer. Yeah, I get all the comedians mixed up, Trump. I'm not really good at that. I brought up medicine. When did I bring up medicine? When I was medicating goats? Trump says you might survive it, but Putin wants to kill the European Union. I think that's what EU stands for.
Yep.
Hey, Blind, what's happening, man? Good to see ya.
Who's giving you shit about medicine?
I don't know. Some
idiot that has no idea about medicine?
Some guy from the UK who,
Oh, well, their ideas are different.
You were speaking on the medical treatments, and that causes misinformation.
No, it doesn't.
Just like the jab, so I spoke up.
What jab?
What medical treatments was I talking about? Ones I performed on myself?
We're the ones we perform on our animals. When you're a farmer here, you have to do those things.
Yeah, Nuck, and the only people we ban here, you can only ban him if he's a clone or if he's a pedo. The UK has been proved to just comply to tyranny. They are a sad and unfortunate weakness.
Apparently. Plus, they live in an extremely overbearing society of closed caption television.
Trump says European dolls know how to fix everything but Putin. It was your spouse that keeps over talking in the debate. She stated that diabetics are addicts. Well, according to the
philosophy of a chronic pain patient being an addict, then so is a diabetic.
Exactly.
There's a difference between addiction and dependence. And once you learn that,
and
of course,
addiction and dependence have nothing to do with the jab. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
One's a vaccine and the other is not.
The other is, we're speaking of chronic pain and quality of life.
Blind has been doing vanilla plank flooring all day. My knees hurt, but only an hour tomorrow and then I can work on my feet. Sweet, Blind. If it's a clone, I got this faster than light. If it's a ped, I will get after the second comment.
Well, and here's the thing.
There you go, Bouncer.
Here's the thing. Chronic pain patient, then you don't even know where anyone else is coming from. You have no fucking clue in the world.
Yeah, 357. I do use Tractor Supply. I actually went there to get a bag of corn today.
Yeah, we didn't want to, but we kind of had to.
Aspen bedding from Tractor Supply. We get a few things from there.
Oh, I love that bedding.
Blind says I meant vinyl. 357, that and Rural King. Yep, we go to Rural King a lot too.
Yep. Farm and Fleet we used to go to, but they've changed. They've become like Yuppieville, man.
We went to, me and Blinken went to the Rural King here when that, in the midst of the COVID mask mandate, and we refused to wear a mask, and they gave us grief. So we contacted the headquarters of Rural King, and the next time we went in there, they gave us no problems at all. The table was removed, and we went in and we got our stuff and got out like usual. We had no problems at all.
Dude, I have yet to wear a mask. Oh, and by the by,
I know you haven't.
Here's those scissors that you're looking for. I'm gonna put them in the bathroom with the other medical
Staple
supplies.
removal, cool.
Staple removers with the other medical supplies.
Yeah,
yes.
put them in a baggie, will you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna need.
Be doing an update on the house I'm working on tomorrow. I have it looking sweet. Awesome, Blind. Can't wait to see it. It's amazing how the vax companies will have been given qualified immunity if something goes wrong. Think about this. If a family member dies from the vax, they're not responsible. Exactly,
they got
Bouncer.
that before they ever released it, which should tell you something. And if it doesn't, you haven't been paying attention.
Blind says, I like biting people. Hey, Leslie, good to see ya. Earlier in the stream, we, Polly had, gave birth to two kids. One boy and one girl.
Oh, are they cute?
And, the one that I thought was Polly's isn't Polly's, because now Polly has two. And, they're really cool looking. I don't know why this phone keeps, like, zooming in. You definitely don't need to see my ugly face that close up.
Maybe. Hi, kitty. Did you catch me a mouse today or not?
Trump says, hillbilly, I understand holistic medicine. I've not been jabbed. Well, hell, Trump, don't most vets learn triage care for in the field? One was pretty active today, Blind. I don't know about the other one. Leslie says, hello, Hag.
Hello.
Have you, and I can't tell what the icon is because I'm colorblind, a hog hag today?
Any people that have become parents have to learn quick triage just in case.
Yeah, I know, but I think
that's just normal. That's just common sense.
Dude, but I think all veterans learn some type of triage too.
I'm not sure about that. I know that there's a medic in every single
group. But if your medic gets fragged, you still got to be able to tourniquet your buddy and stuff.
Right, yeah. There's a certain amount of medical knowledge you have to have.
Mama Cookie says, Polly's babies look like a mist is falling on them.
I know, aren't they beautiful?
I seen honeybees out and there are no flowers. What are they looking for? Pollen and stuff. We're gonna set up a pollen station here. I'm gonna try to get that done tomorrow.
Dude, are you saving these teeth for any fucking reason?
No, that's yours.
Good.
Leslie sent you a hug. That's what it was.
All those are garbage. I'm tired of keeping all these little jars laying around everywhere that we don't need.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
I said Leslie sent you a hug.
Oh, hug's back.
Nuckin says one of those babies looks like a light calico. I don't know what a calico is. Trump said, yep, they do learn. They do learn like triage for in the field.
I would think so. I mean, you know, some of it is
he would know. He's a vet. Yeah. I'm not.
Well, some of it's just common sense, you know, but...
Jenny says, my grandchildren are gorgeous.
They are.
At Jenny Jones, two huge hugs. I get one too. Thanks, Leslie. I'm sending hugs back to you.
Yeah, and we still have more pregnant females out there, so we should be getting more babies pretty soon.
The fact is, these people in government are not your friends. They consider us as a plague and want to get rid of the thinkers and eaters as fast as possible without a revolution. Exactly. Got a pretty legit med kit. But yes, training and repetition is key with medical emergencies. Be calm and know your equipment. Exactly at
Yep.
3:57. Hey, Uncle Sloppy.
Whoa. Nobody wants to see your bald head.
Dude, I don't know what... I don't know
that
what...
was funny.
It's...
I know.
I need to get,
It's a very touchy screen, apparently.
No, I need to get, one of those. A new,
Whoa! Ah! Your pores are showing. Okay.
You want to try to do this?
No, because I don't know how.
You just take your fingers and you go like this and bring them together.
Okay, now leave it that way.
It's still not quite there, and I can't do it because...
Oh my god. Dude, every time
I'm too damn shaky.
No, you're fine. There you go.
Okay.
Now leave it.
Cardinals, robins, and sparrows are very active. Early spring. Thanks to all the spraying the skies, they're changing our seasons.
Yes, we have a lot of, I hear a lot of geese flying over.
Rest in peace, QT, goat, salute. Yep. Yeah, it's been hard, Trump, because Joshua used to send his child support check for all his children all the time, and, you know, since he's been gone, his children have been missing him.
Yeah, it's been rough. That's just your finger in the way that...
Yeah, the black and white baby that was just born has already been named.
Looks like a little Holstein. Is it, you talking about Gizzy's?
Gizzy's baby's already been named. That was named Wanda.
Well, Wanda looks like a little Holstein calf.
Can't
it's
stand
amazing.
it when you mention military here, Road. Just saying. All right, Trump.
We'll try not to.
We'll drop that subject. It's unfortunate that you met me on this platform. I have incredibly unbelievable information to share, but the algorithm doesn't allow certain statements any longer. And Trump said, I know you're too manly to ask for a hug.
I'll hug him for you.
We have killdeer birds in our yard. No, Leslie was saying Trump.
Oh, okay.
It's too manly.
Well, that's okay. We have lots of hugs to go around.
Have you had any blind goats yet? No, we haven't,
Nope.
Blind. Trump says, Leslie, you made me laugh.
No, but we do have a couple with partial epilepsy.
We're having a hug fest in celebration of life.
That I'm not real thrilled with the epileptic end of it.
No problem. No problem, Trump.
We're breeding that out.
Doesn't have anything to be, doesn't have anything to do with being rude. It's not a subject we really need to cover, and I'm cool with not covering it because I know absolutely nothing about it, as I've never served. I mean...
I haven't either. My father did, and that's the end of the
My father
generations.
did.
Yep.
My sister did, and my cousin and all of his family have served.
Oh, my cousin served too.
I myself have not known nothing about it, so I don't really have...
I almost did.
I don't really have any reason to speak about something I have no concept of.
No, it was just kind of a question of whether or not...
No, nothing.
You know.
There hasn't been a gathering date set yet. Unfortunately, I won't be able to catch one on video. They fly away too fast.
Well, what we're trying to do is wait until... I don't know if we'd set a date for anything. We're kind of waiting for the mud to dry out and the weather to kind of...
Bouncer says that Trump said, I'm a
know.
veteran and I choose to disagree with what is going on in this current world.
I do too.
Have you ever had an albino goat born, ever?
No.
That would be cool. No albinos either.
No, just epileptic ones.
Yeah, the only thing we've ever had are epileptic goats.
And we're getting rid of that.
And that's because we were stupid and we got some fainting goats. And
came in with part of a herd that was bought.
We bought a herd. Part of them were fainting goats, and then when we did the research to find out how fainting goats came about and how they were bred by man, we took an epileptic goat, bred it to an epileptic goat, took the offspring, bred the offspring of the epileptic goats together.
It's actually the gene for epilepsy.
And they just kept on breeding on the recessive gene of epilepsy to make it become a dominant by bringing two recessives together.
I call it cruel.
So, the QT thing just hits me hard every time. I hear ya. That's why whenever a cardinal flies around Trump, we call the cardinal QT.
Yep, he's always there watching in spirit. And we have a lot of beautiful cardinals this year. The reds are just so bright, so wonderful. So, you know, it was a short time we knew him, but it was good.
Well, a short time in a way, but a very long time in another.
Right. No, the impression he made was a very lasting one. He was a very good human being.
Do we keep the different variation of goats separate from each other? No, we don't. What we're actually trying to do, Mama Cookie, is we took a bunch of milk goats that were bred specifically for milking.
And we're breeding them to meat goats.
And we're breeding them to milk goats. We're trying to make a breed that will not only produce milk, but will also produce meat. So that, you know, it's like 50...
They're able to gain a little bit of weight for meat.
50-50. So they're a dual-use goat.
And they also have decent bags with which to milk.
And some of the goats we have are like Cashmere Goats bred to a meat goat. So we have ones that are, you know...
Well, I can name you a few of the different breeds that make the mixture.
I know, but I'm saying we're using Cashmere Goats, you know...
Probably was part Cashmere.
Which are, you know, which are used for textiles and everything else. And that's bred to meat. So that a goat... You know, we don't have separate herds. This one's your meat goat. This one is your milk goat. This one is your textile goat.
We don't keep the breeds separate. We have Sonnens, Toggenburgs, Alpines, Boers, you name it, and we have it, and they're all kind of being line bred, I guess would be the correct term.
Yeah, so, me too. 357. And QT and Toos came out here and hung out for 2 weeks. Man, it was a totally awesome time.
Oh, it was.
I'm so glad I got to spend that time.
Me too. Me too.
And then I also have a trail cam I've retired that's called the QT cam. It's now become a sentimental thing.
Yeah, he was hilarious. He was funny. So now every time we see a cardinal, there he is in spirit, watching over us.
And they always come close.
They come closer than they ever have.
That is the coolest part.
And this year and last year, the red was just like so bright. Brighter than I've ever seen them. And we have actually allowed part of our property to go back to natural, to indigenous plant materials, so that
and there'll be plenty of seeds for them to feed on come year after we plant.
Right, so all the pollinators and the songbirds and everything, they all have recognizable environment to eat and to live in, you know. So yeah, it's working out really good. Working out really good. We're very happy. So I just can't wait for the weather to even out and the mud to dry up a little bit. That's going to make it a whole lot better. And I can't wait till the grandkids come down. That's going to be fun.
Yep.
And for all of our friends to come on down to camp and, you know. So, well, you know, it's all in what you believe, you know. Some people believe one thing, some people believe another. I believe in watching nature. Nature will give you the signs that you need. So, we've seen a few blue jays this year. Not too many, but there's way more cardinals and way more other birds. But yeah, there definitely have been some blue jays.
And And people are so awesome when you meet them in person.
We've had a lot of raccoons, a lot of possums, but not a whole lot of skunks,
See,
which is very weird.
It's
what?
Done it again.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. This is the thing, dude. Once you get your fingers around this thing, then it turns into this big.
That's because of right here.
Yeah. Right. So you gotta keep your hands out of that area there.
But if you touch this other side to move to chat.
Right.
That's
what do you got on your fingers?
That's what makes the screen thing. Eggshell.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, I'm not a big believer in organized religion. You can have it. But I believe that if you watch nature, nature will tell you what you need to know. You know, and how you choose to take those signs is up to the individual. You know? I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, energy is forever. It might change form, but it never dissipates. So, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yes, we have strange beliefs, but we're strange people.
Well, I was raised Catholic, and then, you know, apparently I had too many questions, and nobody wanted to answer them for me. And so I kind of looked around for the answers, and the answers that I saw, and the things that I saw, really turned me off, and I decided that I would go my own way. So
I like Buddhist.
Yeah, but that's all about peace. That's all about, you know.
I'm telling you the different things I like. I like a combination of things.
Oh, I do too.
I really like the way the Indians view.
I like the way the indigenous, you know.
The indigenous Indians viewed. You know, they had a water god. They had, you know.
Well.
They had multiple things. Multiple.
Their main belief was that, you know, the earth doesn't belong to us. We belong to the earth. And that's something that, you know, the Euro, you know, everyone who came to this continent failed to grasp and still fails to grasp.
Yeah, I like a lot of their views.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of death. What I'm afraid of is a long, you know, a prolonged, painful travel down that road. That's what I don't want, you know. But death itself does not scare me. That's just another part of the cycle, you know. We're born, we live, we die. Everything. Plants, animals, everything. We all have to. You know, there's no getting out of it. You know, if some people died and others didn't, I would have some questions. But since everybody does it, well, how bad could it possibly be, right? You know, we don't know what comes next. Nobody has ever come back for any, you know, amount of time to tell us. And so, therefore, we don't know. You know, it'll be a surprise. And that's okay. I like surprises. You know, when my time comes, my time comes. And that's the way it is. You know, you don't get to choose your seat. You don't get any carry-on luggage. It just is what it is, right?
Right.
Well, we got a cemetery right across the street. And there have been some strange things that are unexplainable. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm not ready to just count anything.
I don't know. You know, I mean, you know, you can't say for certain that one person is not more sensitive or open to things like that than somebody else, you know. Obviously, if you doubt, the power of the mind is incredible. Absolutely incredible. You can will yourself sick, but you can also will yourself to be well. So, you know, I don't know. This is just my opinion, but, you know, on social media, when I see all this, oh, sending prayers, yeah, to me that sounds like a cop out. That's an excuse. I've sent prayers, so I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. But if you really want to help, actions speak a lot louder than words. So,
And that's the great thing about America.
it's a great thing about America. You can believe exactly as you wish. Nobody has the right to tell you you can't. So, now I would love for Nuckin to come here and, or is it Zebra? Who is it that does
Nuckin is Zebra.
Nuckin is okay. Yeah, I would love to have you come here and scope out the Camp Creek Cemetery across the road. I caught a picture on digital camera of a little girl in a nightgown, about 8 years old, and we had experts try to tear apart that picture. They all said it was fake, and right down to each pixel, it's not fake. It's absolutely real. It's not photoshopped.
Well, the experts
and we
weren't
tried.
saying it was fake. Regular people.
We tried everything to duplicate that shot and find it again, and we could not. And then when you go over there and you start reading the headstones in that area, you find that at that point in time, the Spanish flu had passed through. And right where that picture was taken, you look down, and there's just a little gravestone, and it's got, I don't even know the name of the girl, but she was about 8 or 9 years old, and she passed away of the Spanish flu. So, it's just kind of a coincidence, And interestingly enough, and this is on another subject that I don't have to mention, I'm sure everybody gets, but within the past 2 years, only one grave has been opened. Only one fresh grave has been opened, so that should tell you something.
And he was
only one, and he was elderly.
Yeah, and he died
very elderly.
And he died of a heart attack.
Died of a heart attack. So, I don't know. But, I don't know, man. I'm pretty psyched about this whole goat thing we got going on here, man. I was so scared that in February we were going to go down to 0 again and we were going to lose babies. Mid-February, they're not quite ready to be born. They're not fully formed,
Lungs aren't formed.
Their lungs aren't formed fully. They cannot operate on their own. And I'm sorry, but I do not have a baby goat NICU here, so there's not much I can do.
Yeah, it's not like we can keep their lungs moving.
We lost, unfortunately, we lost a lot of babies last year, and it was very sad. But this year, we lucked out. The weather held, and now we have, what, so far, 9, 10, 11...
I lost count. You have to ask
Jenny. I think we have 11 healthy babies. So, so far, and I'm thrilled with that. I'm thrilled. Yeah, me too, Nuckin. I was fingers crossed all the way, man, And we still have a few more to go. We've got some more pregos out there, so we'll see what happens.
And we also have preggies on...
we have preggies on Stinky's side, too.
Right.
I was a little reluctant to put the two groups of girls together. Well, we have a little bit of work to do on the other side before I can introduce them all together, but... yeah, the coyotes don't... The turkeys are up next to the house, so the coyotes don't generally come that close. Plus there's a fence.
The only thing we really have to worry about is coy dogs.
The only thing, right, we have to worry about the coy dogs, and, you know, now that Mama Dog is gone and we haven't been able to get a replacement, what we have to watch for are those big owls. And, but like you say, they won't mess with the babies if the mamas are there.
No, they're not going to come out
right,
with the mom
so I'm not worried about that.
Most goats go inside that hut at night.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is that with all the goats inside that hut, all of your mid goats, I guess, mid in the social pecking order. And then, first one by the door, Mr. Penner.
And Huck did a superior job on that.
Thank God for Huckleberry, man. He did a super job.
There's no way an owl can fly in.
No, they can't. An owl cannot fly in and grab anything. And Mr. Penner, being right by the door there, yeah, he's got some nice weapons. His horns are pretty sharp. And they're curled just right.
And he headbutts really hard.
Oh, God, does he headbutt hard. Otherwise, he's very sweet.
He ripped my ass on accident.
Well, remember Mr. Stinky used to leg hook you every chance he got.
Yeah, Mr. Stinky body slammed me.
Well, he was better than the goat we had before that we had to get rid of.
Oh, that goat was horrible.
Well, he would kill his own babies. I can't tolerate that.
Well, not only will he kill his own babies, he's the one who gave me all my stitches on my legs.
But well, you know, and again, we don't know what happens next. So, like I say, it's going to be a big surprise. So
maybe nothing we'll find out on one of her seances.
People must think that being one with nature is meaningless. Being one with nature is being out in nature is, to me, there isn't anything better, you know?
Being one with nature is the ultimate.
Being out here is awesome. I love it.
If I could be one with nature, I would be happy.
Goats do not attack their young. Yeah, they do. They can. Some will. Depends upon the temperament of the goat.
Goats will kill their young.
We had a male goat that killed his own young. He's no longer with us, of course, but yeah. And cats. Cats are notorious for killing not necessarily their young, but anyone else's young. I don't know. If you've ever lived on a farm, you know this.
And cats.
You know that as you're moving bales of hay around, you find little parts of baby kitties that have been torn to shreds by the male, you know, the presiding male, and those weren't his babies. So
yep.
He will get rid of them to bring that female back into heat so he can spread his own DNA. That's just how it works. And if you read up on lions and other big cats, they do the same thing.
Oh, turkey eggs are so hard to peel.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably haven't had time to age.
Well, they have a super thick layer,
yes,
too,
they do.
On the inside. But they sure are tasty.
Oh, I love turkey eggs. Turkey and duck eggs are awesome. Well, you know what they say, dogs and cats, man, you know, we're the master of dogs. We're the servants of cats. Well, actually, I've had decent experiences with pigs. When I was young, I lived on a dairy farm, and every year we got about 6 feeder pigs to eat just the offal from, you know, there's always excess on a big dairy farm. Like, the clean out from the milk line, the pipeline, any kind of grain that's not quite, you know, the grain that goes rotten and all that. And then usually you hit up all your local grocery stores and take all of their rotten produce and all that. A pig will eat just about anything. The interesting thing about pigs is that they're not dirty animals like people think they are. They're actually one of the cleanest farm animals there is. A horse, a cow, a goat, any other farm animal will shit where it eats. It doesn't care. It will crap and lay down in it. Doesn't matter. A pig will not. A pig separates its eating and sleeping area from its bathroom area. Look it up. I swear to God.
Yep.
Pigs are clean.
And they only crap in one area, too.
Right? And they might root around in the mud to keep cool in summer, but that doesn't make them filthy animals. Because, you know, once you hose them off or you give them a place to take a bath, they love that too. When we were kids, my mom brought us home a little baby piglet to bottle feed. And that was an awesome experience. We bottle fed this little piglet, and she slept in a cardboard box between my bed and my sister's bed, on a little sweater that she kept dragging around. So we gave it to her, and that was her blanket. She liked the sweater, so she kept it. And we would put a few inches of water in the bathtub and throw her in there at the end of the day, and she would just splash around and have a grand old time. We'd take her out, wipe her down, give her her bottle, and put her to bed. And in the daytime, she would go outside with the dog. So pigs are completely trainable. You can housebreak a pig very easily. Oh, absolutely. There's a lot to do on a dairy farm, and a lot that you see that you almost wish you wouldn't have seen. There's a lot of gross things that you have to deal with, but there's also a lot of really cool things. And, yeah, it shaped me too. You know, it taught me a lot about not just veterinary care, but you know, a lot of other things. And it really spoils you, too, when you can reach down into the bulk tank with a pitcher and get fresh milk that has not been pasteurized. It has not been heated or cooled to take all the vitamins out. You know, it's fresh from the cow. And that's the best. That is the very best. Well, we don't eat commercially raised meat. So, as far as I'm concerned, the pork that you get at the store tastes like cardboard. It's dried out cardboard. It's nasty. Wild boar? Oh, give me wild boar any day of the week. That is some tasty pork.
Had some really good wild pork out of Tennessee.
Yep, we did a trade. We did a barter.
And then I can't remember if it was South Carolina or North Carolina where Art Parker was from.
Oh, and Jody Dagamal and all those guys that
Jody's
use catch dogs.
Louisiana.
Yeah, they use catch dogs, bay dogs and catch dogs, and they go boar hunting. Well, I'm not into the Bible, so whatever.
I've never read one verse out of the Bible.
I have. I didn't have a choice. I was indoctrinated without my consent when I was an infant and forced to go to parochial school until I was in 8th grade. So I know that end of it. Today, I don't believe in any of that crap. I'm sorry. I just don't. If you do, that's great. I don't begrudge you any of that. I don't judge. That's fine. As long as people keep, don't try to convert me. I'm good. I'm good. I have my own beliefs, and they've been formed through a lot of different things, Morals are subjective, and they are in no way tied to religion. You don't have to be religious in order to be a moral, decent human being. So, yeah, see, to me, horses are like, they're money burners, man, When I was on the dairy farm, I wanted a horse, and a lot of times horses and cows will fight, and so I wasn't allowed to have a horse there. But then again, honestly, we had so much to do, I really wouldn't have had time for a horse anyway, right?
Well, we only had one horse that really pulled its weight, and that was that Percheron.
Oh, the Percheron we had. The Percheron actually worked. The other ones were just hay burners. And that one was a biter.
Oh,
that was a horrible... And Shadow kept kicking everybody and biting everybody. That was just... Yeah, so... Nothing. I'm sorry, but I have smelled dead people and dead pork, and there's a huge difference.
Yeah, dead people smell way worse than dead pork.
You smell a dead human being that's been rotting for a few days, there is nothing else on this earth that smells the same.
You will never forget it.
You will never forget it. It will be imprinted upon your brain forever. And it's not... It's it's not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Uh-oh. There goes my timer. Take over.
Well, I'll take it in a second. I have to finish this one egg.
That's fine. I just got to get this set up.
I have to get this one egg done.
I just wanted to take the chill off the air down there. And apparently now we're good.
I just have to finish this one egg, and then I'll take over.
Okay.
I don't think I can pick up where you left off, but I'll see what I can do. Sorry guys, I'm peeling turkey eggs, and I've got to wash the turkey eggs off my hands. And we're back. Fruit flies are always cleaning themselves like mantises. I didn't know that, Leslie. Love cows with a passion, those deep eyes, and watch the teenagers.
Hey, old guy?
Yes.
She's sleeping. She's in bed sleeping.
Okay.
So, several times tonight, I would like for one of us to go down there and check on her.
Okay.
Just to make sure she's okay.
I know pigs have the close anatomy to a human anatomy. So does that make us cannibals because we eat pigs? I don't think so.
Not even close.
Yeah, I don't think it does either, Mama Cookie. And a pig will digest everything in a human body except for fillings or anything made of metal. Hi, Vivian. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a nature's child like you, Hag, in all ways. 357's got some pork in the freezer. Awesome. Vivian, I gave my nature and farm fix here. Lovely people, goats are my favorite. Hawaii, we used catch dogs for boar hunting. Yeah, I used to use my American bulldogs to catch hogs, Trump. catch them and then just walk up with the pig sticker and slit their throats. Didn't
Yeah.
even cost a bullet.
You put cut vests on them to protect the dog.
Wanda's driving and listening. Violet, me too, and then woke up. Leslie says, human flesh smells like pig. My father-in-law told me stories from New Guinea during World War II.
Not even close. Not even close.
Just like you, Hag, made some choices including who runs my show in nature. Trump said, Florida, same catch dogs. Yeah, and then I'll bet you use something like Catahoula leopards or walkers or plots in order for your scent dogs. Violet says, indeed, to each their own. Dagnam father-in-laws. I enjoy riding horses, so I can't wait to get another one. What?
That pig doesn't smell like that human.
I know.
Wow. They're howling gone from one another.
Thank you for telling me. I'm going to watch them now. You mean they were shown earlier in the live stream? Yeah, the babies were born earlier in the live stream, Vivian.
I think we got some from yesterday too, didn't we?
They start on the farm, and when it gets dark, move inside. Yep. Turkeys and lots of cool stuff.
Oh, and by the by,
equine therapy pays for the horse's care. Yeah, if your horses are actually decent horses. We had some
trained that way. Yeah, ours were not.
Ours were professional trained. They were ex-racing horses, and they were
had
like
bone chips in their legs, and they were just unable.
They
to
had
race
medical
anymore.
issues, and they were kind of crazy in the head too. Trump.
They were just unable to race anymore, so they just needed a
Unfortunately,
home.
that channel doesn't belong here. It's a troll sock account. Burning people, not rotting. The Japanese cannibalized their own. I've never smelled a burning body. I've only smelled fresh death and like 3 to 5 to 7 day old rotted bodies.
Yeah, I smelled that in Utah.
Vivian, Mama Polly had twins today. Leslie Sylvan, that's hardcore. I miss having a horse. I was never so happy as when I was riding. Just love it.
Oh, it is fun. It's just that horses are kind of expensive to keep if you don't have the money.
Leslie says, a far cry from hug therapy. Yeah, it is, Leslie. I see, Violet.
I was also wanted to tell you,
to the left and see.
My dear, in looking for the bobby pins, guess what I found?
What?
An entire bag.
Of hemostats?
Oh, no. Remember all of the old, all of our old stainless medical tools that we used to have.
Yeah?
Yeah, that you thought were gone.
Mm-hmm.
I found the bag of them. So we've got all of our medical tools.
That's beautiful.
Yep. Even the dental tools. Well, I think the dental, you know where the dental tools are.
Yeah. Trump said he flew 70 missions as a gunner, both theaters. I live next to a crematorium in Japan. Never forget that smell. Trump, dagnam hug therapy. Hey, Leslie gives some good hugs, man. Trump said, I was in Okinawa, crazy place. My dad was, I don't exactly know where he was. Beaches in Normandy or something like that. I don't know. He was in World War II. And he never really spoke about it. He would wake up with dreams in the middle of the night, screaming out longitude, latitude, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was strange. Cannibalism was not done only in World War II, but also in our past. Trump said, Leslie Sylvan, a real American. At Roadhog, if these foreign troll IP addresses keep showing up, I will do you a favor. Alright, Bouncer, that's cool. If you're having coyote issues, go out and remove them as soon as possible. Just shut down first.
Oh, we do. We have We have a hunting party that takes care of
Yeah,
that.
we've got some guys that do it year round, and
Oh, they love it.
and they're allowed to use heat vision,
Night vision. Yep.
that infra, I think it's called green. I'm not sure. It's some military made stuff where you look through the scope and you can see everything. Like you can see,
And it records it for you too.
you can see plants, people, all kinds of weird things through the scope.
And it records it. Like you can actually see the
Yes,
shot
it
being
does
taken.
record it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Mama Cookie and a South American soccer club.
All right, look
Fatty
out,
women were most desirable. People do whatever they must to survive. Trump said, scared to death to die. Well, when hard times come, you must do what you have to do to survive, Leslie. Exactly. It's not... Well, when I go down, I'm going to go down standing up. I don't know if I'll go down alone or with a whole bunch more, but I'm definitely not going to surrender to the tyranny. I just don't have it in me. I did make the promise not to join the service, but that's the only promise I made. But my sister joined, and I can't remember what she is. I don't remember if she's a major or a colonel. But me and her have never got along very well throughout life, so if you think I should know more about her, I probably should, but I don't. But my nephew, today's his birthday, and that's his mother, so, and I get along with my nephew great. He's an awesome dude. I love that kid. They can hunt them however they want, just relocating Sasquatch, an animal that so-called doesn't exist. We haven't seen any Sasquatch up here, Bouncer. I kind of want to be aware during my last breath, like the Taoist Book of the Dead, to remain calm in the event there is another dimension. Yeah, I'll see you in that dimension, Leslie. You can be the first one to give me a hug. I'll go standing and not on my knees. I'm with you, Mama Cookie. I don't want to enter frantically. Easier said than done. Ah, you'll be fine, Leslie. I have all the faith in the world. There you go. 357. The goat. Couple beers up to him. Yep, we usually pour him a shot at the gathering, so... I went there in 2019, had no material but plenty of memories on the other side. And Jenny Jones says, today is my grandchildren's birthday. Yep, same as my nephew's, Jenny. I will not go silent. I will return 10 times the first time, then 100 times the second when I come back, and then 1,000 times. Beware. I think Hag dipped out on me.
What do you want?
I thought you were going to take this over while I finished.
Oh. Was it good? Hang on, let me grab my coffee.
Because it's a little hard to try to peel turkey.
Oh, look out, Rosebud. Come on, please, lay down. Find a spot, huh?
It's hard for me to peel the turkey
I'm
eggs
coming.
and keep up with chat. I know, I heard you.
I'm right here.
Just telling you why.
Good Lord.
I don't want the people to think I'm trying to avoid them or something, you know?
No. You're not.
Because I'm certainly not.
No, you're not. Of course you're not. They know that.
I love my people. I have the coolest people available.
We love you too, Bouncer. Bugs. Hugs for everyone. Yeah, it's all Blinken's fault, damn it. That's what Nightbot says.
Yep.
No, it's actually all my fault. Everything's my fault. But it's cool. I can take the blame. I'm good. Doesn't bother me any. I have no problem saying, my bad. So, what else is new, people? What's new out there besides the rising cost of living? And our age. And what else? I don't know. Aw, thank you, Nuckin. Love you too. Excuse me. Bouncer says, I'm not leaving. I just have a troll to process for jerky.
Sweet.
Aren't you kind of jerky already, though?
When you process them, make sure you feed the jerky to, like, the possums or something. We don't want to get any humans sick.
I know, I can't. I'm so happy that, as a matter of fact, I did one of my very first garden walks today. There's not much going on out there, but there's a little bit. Yeah, shut up and drink your beans, bitch. All right. So, I did a short garden walk today, and there's not really that much to see, but there is a little green coming up. I actually have probably about 4 or 5 inch leaves on the allium, which are coming up. And we got about 2 or 3 inches of daffodil leaves coming up. And the buds are popping on the pussy willow tree. I've got a French pink pussy willow tree. And what else? Oh, I've got 2 star magnolias. And so those are starting to pop buds. I am very excited. Spring is my favorite time of year. So, ankle brace. Excellent. You're getting out of an ankle brace, and Rhodes got into a wrist brace. So, you know, the bean juice is good. No, I like pickle juice better. I'm not into bean juice. A stink bug. Where the heck did I see a stink bug? I think it was in the basement. Oh, that's another thing. Forever and ever, like since we've been here, there was a toad living in our basement. And I don't know what he lived on. I'm guessing probably just fruit flies and whatever crawled down there.
I have no idea.
But this house is very old. It was built in the 20s, so there are actually clay tiles and drains in the floor. So I'm thinking he got in and out that way or whatever. But he lived down there forever. And then this past winter, I go down there, and guess what I see? A little toad skeleton on the floor. Aw, he died. So I don't know what the I don't know what the range of age is on toads, but we finally lost our little basement toad. We'll have to find another one. Remember when we used to find salamanders all the time? Have you seen a salamander in forever?
I haven't seen them since I was a kid.
I know. We used to dig them out of the window wells and play with them. And my grandmothers and toads down because we were going to get wart. I never got a wart. You know what kind of bugs are coming out now, Jenny? You know those little, the fake ladybugs? Those little Japanese beetles? Those are coming out by the hundreds, man.
Those are horrible.
Yeah, well, there are millions of them.
They're still horrible.
I know, they bite.
Crazy.
And Jenny will escort the stink bugs. They also bring bed bugs. Well, then that's good thing. Good thing we have Maka, the cat, to slay everything. She slays bugs, spiders, mice, whatever.
No bed bugs.
Yeah, no bed bugs, man.
No bed bugs, no scabies, and no cucarachas.
We have wood roaches outside.
Wood roaches are different than common cockroaches.
Yes, they are.
Common cockroaches come in your house and shit you right.
I used black cats and taped them to... Never mind. Okay. A bat in a basement? Usually they're like higher up, like in your attic, you know. We have a lot of little bats around here. They come out at night. They live in the trees next door. We have a lot of like oak trees, oak, maple, hickory, walnut, and other hardwoods. And they come out at night, like starting now and up until like the end of summer. And yeah, they eat mosquitoes and every other flying insect. So that's cool. We don't have a lot of rabbits here, but we have a lot of cats. But I noticed that down the road, there are plenty. There are plenty of rabbits, so I know they're around.
We don't have rabbits.
Well, it's not just the cats, it's also the owls.
The owls?
Yeah. Yeah, we have these giant owls. I swear to God, they're like 3 feet tall. They're ridiculously big.
I mean, remember we started out with just that pair, and then they had babies, and now they come back. And
yes.
Then they had babies, and those come back.
Yep. We have red-tailed hawks. We have Harris hawks, chicken hawks. We have, there's, right down the road, there's a huge colony of buzzards, or turkey vultures, whatever you want to call them. So... we have squirrels. We got lots of tree rats. We have red and grays, and they don't necessarily get along together. So you hear a lot of we hear a lot of barking and fighting out there. Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch, actually. I kind of like it. Kind of interesting to watch. Oh, those things, yeah, they're not actually ladybugs, I don't think. They're those fake ladybugs. And they bite, and they breed. You know where they live, I found out? My kid's father-in-law owns a pest control company. And he was talking about those things. And they live, like, under the aluminum siding on your house. And that's where they breed, and that's where they hole up for winter. And there are millions of them. And as soon as it gets warm, they start coming out. And they start creeping in under your windowsills, and you'll find a few in your house. Yeah, they're awful. Let me tell you something about bugs and wealth. Doesn't matter how wealthy you are or how not wealthy you are. Bugs are going to come in wherever they want to.
Doesn't even matter how clean your house is.
Well, and here's something interesting, especially about the brown recluse spider that I read. Okay, get this. You can be OCD clean, and at any given time, there are approximately 50,000 brown recluses living in your home. Whether it's your basement, garage, in your furniture, in your walls, anywhere that there is wood, they like to live there. So...
kind of creepy.
Very creepy. Oh, and if you get bit by one, I have the cure for that. We've done that without a hospital, without a doctor. Old guy got bit right in the lip. They were moving a couch. And the minute they moved it, all these spiders came crawling out from like way within, underneath and where the wood is, you know, the frame. And one of them crawled into his beard and bit him right on the lip. And his face swelled up. And I knew what it was because I saw the spider. I ran upstairs. I took my Pyrex, threw some water in it, heated it up as hot as I could get it, threw some tea bags in it, and those tea bags are a drawing agent, just regular old Lipton tea bags. And we slapped tea bag after tea bag after tea bag on it until the venom was all drawn out. And then we followed that with a course of antibiotics, a full course of antibiotics, because spiders are known to have very dirty mouths full of bacteria. And he doesn't even have a scar. So if you catch it right away and you treat it right away, it's not a problem. Yeah. It's when people don't treat it right away that you end up with problems. Because, yeah, you'll end up with, like, necrosis of the flesh as the venom eats away at it. But if you catch it right away, it's not a problem. So that's a little holistic tip. Always keep tea bags handy. And baking soda. Baking soda is another, you gotta have it in your house. And it's cheap. It's cheap. Baking soda is cheap. So
especially if you work on your own car.
Especially if you work with batteries, your own car, or you work with lye, like toilet bowl cleaner, or, you know, anything like that. Baking soda is a neutralizer. So if you have like a battery acid burn, make a paste out of it, slap it on there, and it will neutralize the burning. It will neutralize the acid. And same thing with, like, if you get heartburn. I know so many people that take like Prilosec and all this other garbage, and they don't really get the relief that they need. When I get heartburn, I take a tablespoon of baking soda, mix it in with a little water, and drink it. Instant kill to that fire. The fire's gone. And then I burp a few times, and it's done.
Or fart.
Or fart. Or if I'm really sick, I'll throw up. But even so, either way, you're getting rid of all that excess acid, so that's a good thing.
You can also do it in capsule form, too, if you can't stand to drink the baking
soda.
And
you can make capsules of it, too. Like if you have a little capsule maker, you can put baking soda in the capsules, and that will get it farther down into your stomach if you're having, like, you know, stomach acid. Reflux. Yeah, stomach acid issues. So those are just a few little tips. Oh, black salve. I don't know if it's the same thing that I'm talking about, but we have a friend who had cancer. She had a cancerous growth right on her nose, okay? And she went in, conventional medicine. Her doctor removed it. They sent her to a specialist, had it removed.
Did the biopsy, confirmed it.
Confirmed it was cancer. And they treated her with, you know, chemo and all this other crap. And it grew back bigger. So she started doing her own research. And a friend of hers told her, check this out. Go on the dark web and look for this stuff called black salve. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So she got this tiny little tin of black salve for like, what, 65 bucks, I think she said? 85? Yeah, it was kind of expensive for the amount she got. And it comes with instructions. And she documented it. Every day, she would take a picture of, you know, as she used it and as it worked. And by the 7th day, I think it was, she was in the shower and she was washing her face, and she felt something fall into her hand, and she looked down, and there was like this little plug of skin. And she got out of the shower.
You're not explaining it right.
I'm doing the best I can.
She said it was about as big as a ball bearing.
Yeah, it was about as big as a ball bearing.
She said it was big enough it almost went through her nose.
Right. So she looked in the mirror, and she had like this little indent, almost a hole inside of her nose. And by day 10, it was almost completely healed, and it looked like, like if you got a nose piercing and then you decided you took it out and decided to let it heal over. That's what it looked like. It was like a teeny tiny little hole, and that eventually closed in. But that was 10 days, and to this day, it has not come back. So Mother Nature has a cure, not a treatment, a cure for whatever ails you. You just have to do the research and figure it out,
It was really impressive.
It was very impressive. I was highly impressed. I freaked out when I saw her documentation. I was like, wow, just wow. They sell you on all this crap. I'm sorry, I'm not a big believer in, I believe that conventional medicine has its place in a lot of areas, but in a lot of areas it's just worthless.
Anything that comes with this pill will fix this, or will cause this, and you'll need this pill to fix that. Really makes my mind think it's not something good to do.
Most brown recluse spiders, they don't bite. They're not aggressive. They're night hunters, okay? So you generally won't really see them that often, but most people get bit on accident. It's like, they're out hunting, you're sleeping, you accidentally roll over on one, and it gets scared and it bites. And that's normally how that happens. So it's not like they're biting you on purpose. It's not a purposeful thing.
Yeah, it's not like they're coming to attack you.
Yeah, they're not attacking you. They're scared. Look how big we are compared to a teeny tiny little spider. And I'm not a fan of spiders. I hate spiders. I really do. They're awful. But they do serve the purpose. Outside, they kill all the bad bugs. So I'm okay with them outside. I just don't want them living in the house with me. But,
Just face it, you're scared to death of them.
I am scared to death. Well, this is what happens when you're a little kid and your brothers throw spiders at you. You get scared. So. Oh, yeah. A lot of things crawl in our mouths when we're sleeping, or, it just... If you knew half of what was allowed in your food by the USDA and the FDA, you'd freak out. Read their regulations sometime. It's pretty crazy. It'll freak you out. Well, it's not like some things just crawl around. You never know. You are never more than 3 feet from a spider. Myth, maybe? Oh, I don't know. I would buy that. We have orb spiders that make their webs right outside our back door here. And it's neat because they kill a lot of mosquitoes and flying insects. So that's cool. Exactly, Bouncer. It's free protein, man. And that's another interesting thing. Speaking of crab, it's kind of more like along the lines of lobster, but yeah, seafood with exoskeletons. They are loosely related to cockroaches. So if you're eating lobster, you are eating the cockroach of the ocean. And that's true. Oh, the webs are awesome. That's the thing is I never have my camera on me when, like the sun is coming up and you have that perfect web with the dew on it, God, I would love to get a good picture of that. And I never have my camera handy. By the time I go get it, the wind has picked up and the web is starting to disintegrate. Oh, we have all kinds of spiders here, but we don't have very many venomous ones. We're pretty lucky. We have the brown recluse and the hobo spider, and those are about the only two. Now, the hobo spiders are aggressive. I had one chase me around. I had a barn scraper in my hand, and I was cleaning out the kennel, and I saw it, and it was huge. Well, most people probably wouldn't say it was that big, but the body of it was about the size of a $50, so it was pretty big. And I was chasing it around with this thing, trying to chop it up, and it actually turned toward me and stood up, like with its front legs up, and was like coming toward me. And I was like, oh, hell no. And I got a flat back shovel, and I smashed it.
Poor spider had enough of your crap.
I made a nice big stain on the floor. I couldn't help it. No spider's going to chase me.
Unless she doesn't have a big stick in her hand.
Well, Bouncer, in a lot of other cultures, they eat insects. Other cultures eat a lot of things that we don't. And honestly, I don't know where we as Americans get off telling other cultures what they can and can't eat. Like in certain Asian countries, they eat dog. So what? They've been doing that for hundreds of years. That's none of our business. We eat cows. And in other, there are areas of the world where cows are sacred. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, man. Leave other cultures alone. That's what I say. Why can't we just all get along? Why can't we just all accept each other, and our own ways of life, We don't have to, as Americans, run roughshod over the rest of the world, trying to force democracy and everything else on them. Maybe that's not what they want.
Hell, we don't even have democracy here.
We barely have democracy here. Come on.
Well, we don't.
Well, and no matter where you live, I mean, like I have cousins in Phoenix, and when we were visiting them, one of the things they told me all the time was, before you put your shoes on, shake them out. And we were like, well, why? Scorpions. Oh. See, that's something we don't have here. So, that was completely new to me. But I guess scorpions can be pretty dangerous, and some of them are pretty lethal. So, and in California, they have black widows. You go to different areas of the country, and between the natural occurrences like earthquakes and flooding and tornadoes and hurricanes and, between all that and then the various insects and animals that they have, Florida, you've got alligators, and I just no matter where you go, there's something. So You just have to kind of... Oh! Camel spiders. Aren't those are the ones out in, those are the ones in the Middle East, aren't they? I think I saw those in a movie. God, are they ugly, and they're huge. Oh, those, I'm so glad we don't have those here. Because I wouldn't live here. Those are gross. But no matter where you live, you know, there's something. Whether it's a natural disaster or, yeah, taboo foods are an interesting concept, you know. But what's taboo to us is not to another culture. And, you know, it's my feeling that, you know, I'm not of that culture. So I'm not going to begrudge them what they are, what they are used to, you know. I mean, come on, there are certain breeds of dogs that were raised specifically for human food. Correct? You know? You know, it's all in your culture, you know? I mean, look at a lot of the things we eat. Other countries don't eat the same things. You know, I just feel like as long as they're not eating my dog, I'm good with it. You know, I mean, I've had people get mad at me because, you know, we hunt and, you know, we eat venison quite often. And, you know, people are like, well, just go get your meat at the store. Well, where do you think that meat came from? That was once a living animal. You know, or vegans. Vegans. Oh my God, vegans. Honey, that plant had to die so you could eat it. So don't give me any shit about an animal. I did not evolve with the set of teeth and the digestive tract I have if I were not meant to eat meat. And meat has certain, especially in the northern climes, meat has a certain protein and certain fats that we need, you know, and we don't get in any other form. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, you cut a plant and what happens? The sap leaks out of it. That's just like blood. That's that plant's blood. Do tomatoes scream? Way back in the 70s at Berkeley in California, they proved that they did. They send out electrical impulses when they're scared, when they're hurt. So, yeah. And if you really look, if you really dig into it, I watched a documentary recently about trees, forests. The main trees, the understory, you know, and all the plants that live below, they're a society, basically. They, if you notice, certain plants grow next to other certain plants. And it's that way for a reason. Whoa, dude, we're overflowing. Dude.
What?
We got fucking coffee issues here.
I'll take care of it.
I told you.
I didn't do it.
Somebody did. I need something to clear that off with.
Give me a minute. I don't know where there's any paper towels.
There aren't any. Grab some toilet paper or something.
I got it.
Hang on a second, guys. We got a little bit of a problem. Go wipe the bottom of this, and then wipe off the
Yes,
burner
I
real
will.
quick. Okay, and then we'll get this back under it. Okay, very good. Okay, move the jar.
Give me a minute. Ready?
Yep, go.
Switch.
There you go. All right, good. Good job, good job. Okay, we had a little overflow. So, My dad says rattlesnake meat tastes pretty good.
It is.
I've never eaten any. I don't know.
I've had it. It's good.
But I think I might pass. No, actually, tapioca comes from a plant. Caviar is fish eggs.
Right.
Gelatin. Where does gelatin come from?
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe gelatin is like
ground up hooves and
yeah, ground up like horse hoofs and
hooves. It's hooves.
goat
It's
hoofs, stuff like that.
it's another what do you call it? It's another product that they can get from the butchering process
I
of
believe.
cows and whatnot.
Don't quote me on
Yeah,
it.
don't quote me. Excuse me, but I believe that's where a lot of that comes from.
I'm not 100% sure on that one. I know that you need gelatin to make gummies, though.
Mm-hmm.
That much I can tell you.
Mm-hmm. This might be in too small of a bowl. I know it's the biggest bowl you got here, but you want to let me know when you're ready to take over here, and I'll make the egg salad.
Okay, well, see that small bowl that's just sitting there on? That had nothing in it but turkey eggs.
Okay.
So you can take that if you want to use it as a mixing bowl.
Dude, never mind. You missed my point entirely. It's okay.
No, I didn't. I'm thinking you could take part of what's in there, the big
Yeah,
bowl,
I could.
and put it in the small bowl.
Okay.
And mix in there.
Oh, it's all a cycle. Life is a cycle, you know? Everything is a cycle. Plants, animals, everything. You know? It's a huge cycle. I'm going to talk about that more this spring when I'm going to do some statics on making my own medium for containerized plants. One of the things that I'm very passionate about and that I happen to have a lot of knowledge of, mainly because I have studied for so long and made so many mistakes and learned so I could correct my mistakes, was in growing plants, any kind of plant, whether it's a cactus or an orchid or, you know, vegetables or trees or whatever. But growing in the garden, in the ground, is hell and gone from growing in a container. You cannot adequately duplicate or accurately duplicate what Mother Nature gives you in a container. So you have to attack that from a whole different angle. And I'll be doing some static footage on how I mix my own medium for containerized plants and why. And we'll run through the concepts so that everybody understands how, you know, the simplicity of it. And it's just basics. You know, and this is the thing, is that I'll just kind of touch on it a little bit by saying that the gardening industry is like any other. It lives to profit. It doesn't care whether you learn or whether your plants live or you're happy with them. It wants repeat customers, okay? And the way to do that is to sell you items that you don't need, that are absolutely worthless, and that do not help you grow plants optimally, okay? And that's the goal, is to grow a plant optimally so that, you know, you get what you want out of it. Whether it's a vegetable, you want the vegetable, you want it to actually fruit. Whether it's a house plant, you want it to actually bloom, right? So, squirrel, lost my train of thought. Okay, so anyway, you know, there are certain things you have to do, okay, for instance, outside in a garden, Mother Nature has an entire army, from things as small as fungi and bacteria and nematodes, all the way up to and including like worms and bugs and moles and mice and other tunneling animals, and rain and lightning, and all these different things that help to aerate the soil, that help to plant matter, dead plant matter, to decay to the point where other things like worms eat it, poop it out, and at that point it becomes usable food ready for uptake by the roots of other plants. You don't have that same thing going on in a container. So you have to step in. You got to play God to that, that plant in that container. So we're going to go through all of that. I'm going to explain all of that and how I learned and how long it took me to learn. And we're going to dispel a lot of wives' tales. And, and I mean, there are a lot of different schools of thought on it. And I would never force anyone to use what I've learned. But I just want to share it because I think it's worth sharing, Because once you understand the concept, the basic concept, a lot of people go, that does make sense. Look at people who grow, bonsai trees. Look at the types of soil they use. Look at how long those trees stay alive in those teeny tiny little shallow pots. Now, how do you think that's possible? It's possible because of the type of medium they use, because of the care they give them, because they root prune, because there's plenty of aeration and drainage going on. There's no perched water table to drown the roots. Roots actually require oxygen. So I'll leave it at that for now, but as you can see, it's something I'm pretty passionate about, and I would love to share all that with you guys. So we'll be doing that later on. So soil maintenance. Outside in the garden, the best thing you can do is compost. And add compost back into your garden. That's the best thing you can do. And we compost everything. So we've got this giant pile, and I mean giant, like where we're dropping, barn cleanings out there, by the tractor bucket load. And, within a couple of years, from underneath, you're pulling out this beautiful, dark, rich, loamy soil that smells so fresh, and it's highly nutritious, and it's ready to be added to the garden. And that helps a lot. What I have found, and this is kind of interesting, we have ducks. And during summer, normally what we do, we didn't really that much last year because we had a lot of people in and out, but normally I take like a plastic baby pool from the dollar store, and we fill that every day with fresh water. And the ducks swim around in it, and, they have a blast, and while they're swimming around in it, of course, they're pooping in it. So at the end of the day, or at the end of the second day, if it's still halfway clean, what we do is I take that and I bucket that out, and I use that, I call it duck poop soup, and I take that and I water my apple tree, I water my roses, I water whatever we have growing, whether it's for us to eat or ornamentals, I water it with that. And unbelievably, it's just the right amount of fertilizer to, really make an impact. And it's all natural, and that's another thing, outside in the gardens, we are completely organic, 100%. Inside, my house plants, my bulbs, my, everything that I've collected that are just ornamentals to me and fun to grow, that are in containers, I do not use any of that. I go strictly chemical on that. But by chemical, all I mean is, I use like Miracle Grow liquid, and that's it. And also I use a micro, uh, uh, God, I'm drawing a blank on the word. It's a micronutrient base, basically. And I don't water on a schedule. Watering on a schedule, you don't water that way in containers. You water when the plant requires water. And that requires sticking your finger down in there as far as you can reach it and feeling around. And if there's any moisture left and you're not sure, let it go another day or so. But if you don't feel any moisture and it's dry, give it a thorough watering, let it drain, water it again, let it drain. Never let it sit in a saucer of water. That just drowns your roots. And we're going to go through I'm going to show you some roots that are poorly treated so you can see what it looks like. And I'll show you some healthy roots so you can see what that looks like. Roots really don't require that much. They require anchorage. And they require, a way to uptake moisture and nutrition, and a way that the moisture will dry out enough in a reasonable amount of time so that those roots can get some oxygen. That's why you want those air pockets in there. That's why you want a slightly larger particulate. That silt that they sell in bags and call potting soil is garbage as far as I'm concerned. And I don't use it. If I happen to have any around, it goes straight back to the compost heap because it's worthless as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, old guy, where are you? What are you doing?
Right here.
All right, well, get ready to take over here. I'm starting to fade. My back hurts really bad.
Coming right now.
I have lupus, and I also have trauma from a really bad accident we were in, so I can only stand for a certain amount of time, and then I have to change positions. I have to sit.
Yeah, I'm having issues too.
So,
I'm just moving a couple things around here real quick.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm almost done.
That's fine.
And then I'll come take it over.
And speaking of lupus,
I'm going to close it down here in
I
a minute.
take one pharmaceutical for pain. That's it. Everything else is holistic. I get holistic treatments like twice, 3 times a year. And it keeps like 90% of my symptoms at bay. So I'm sold. I'm really sold on holistic medicine. I do believe that, I mean, come on, people, when, it's only within my lifetime that commercials have appeared on TV selling pharmaceuticals to the patients. Yeah. Aren't the doctors supposed to be the ones that they're selling to?
Telling you to go to your doctor and ask for all kinds of
stuff. You can't ask your doctor for something that you don't know anything about. I mean, he's supposed to, or he or she is supposed to tell you what you need, right?
Hey, doc.
And even then,
Viagra. I need a whole bunch of CBD.
And even then, and this is according to our doctor, nutrition is like one of the first questions he asked us was, what's your diet like? What are you eating? What are you eating and drinking? I've never ever had a doctor ask me that first, ever. And I was a little puzzled, and he says, well, it's like an engine, if you put in high grade fuel and you treat it right, you'll get, it'll run great and you'll get, a long life out of it. But if you use shitty fuel, what's going to happen, And the same goes, it's true of the body. The human body has all these systems that have to work together, but if you don't fuel it properly, you're throwing it off, right? Nobody needs processed grains or sugars. Nobody needs half of the crap that they sell us. It's all marketing. It's all money. Everything is about money. Money, 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 money. They don't care about us. They don't care about my health. They don't care about your health. They care about getting money. And, conventional medicine does have its place. I'm not saying it doesn't. But the amount of time in medical school that your average physician spends learning about nutrition is about just this much. Nutrition is a specialized field. Not many doctors actually go there. Okay? So this is why we have a lot of the problems we have.
Okay.
All right. So, people, I'm going to go sit my happy ass down because Nightbot wants me to. And I want to. My back hurts really bad. So, thanks for joining us. And I'm going to hand it over to OG here. And,
a couple minutes.
Well, I'm going to do this, okay? You do this.
All right. I'll do this for a little while, and then I'm going to kill the stream. Hello, people. Let me try to catch up.
Yeah, right now, if you want me to do this,
I'm
going to do it.
All right. I'm going to try to catch up with people's chat.
So, what do you want me to do here? Do you want me to
all right.
make enough in
Good night, Mama
bowl?
Cookie. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
I'm going to... All right.
357's digging this, no pun intended. I'm all for a Roadhog Garden show. That's actually going to be on Hag's channel, 357.
Yeah, as soon as the weather warms up enough where I can actually, like,
I'm going to start there, small compost.
I'm going to do it.
There you go.
I'll show you the compost pile we have next time I'm out there with my static camera. And
Leslie Sylvan says the entire nation of New Zealand goes barefoot. They're probably some of the most healthiest people around too,
absolutely.
Leslie. I'll bet ya.
There is definitely
duck
something.
Poop soup. Yep.
Yeah, it's great fertilizer, man.
My chickens have a fairly big chicken coop. Maybe I'll snag some of that. If you use chicken crap, 357,
you gotta let it age.
You gotta let it age at least a year, or it'll burn your plants up, dude.
It sure will.
Yeah, Joyce, we did find out about the goat's lip and nose. We're going to have to treat it with antibiotics to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's just a little something that they can be a carrier of, and it can never show up, or
357.
Stress, it can show up.
357, email me, dude, and I'll send you a book I have in PDF form. It's called The Lost Ways, and it'll tell you a whole bunch of holistic stuff and a lot of good knowledge that's been, just passed away.
Yeah, I'm sold, especially since...
Leslie says, my brother, MD oncologist, looks at the patient, touches the patient, talks to the patient, was an old-time doc. Rest in peace, Richard. Exactly, Leslie. We don't have those type of doctors anymore. Now you walk in, they say, what's wrong with you? Here's a prescription, get out the door.
And then they want you to sign up to take all of these preventative medicine tests, you know, like they want to scope you, they want to x-ray you, they want to do all this extra shit to you that's not really necessary.
All right, 357, take care. Thanks for dropping in. Glad you stopped by. Have a good night, man.
Like, why would I want a mammogram? Why would I want my boob pressed flat and x-rayed if there's nothing wrong with it?
You taking off, Joyce? All right, good night.
Okay, I'm going to make this much right now, I think.
Thanks for coming, Vivian.
Yes, thank you. Hope to see you guys again.
All right, everyone. It's been a long one, but
Yep.
tomorrow we'll go out and
tomorrow's another day.
we'll see what's happening. We'll see if we can catch any more goats having babies because...
Oh, yeah. We should have.
Mr. Stinky still has babies to go on the other side. And we still got babies that were born on the girl side. And we still have names to go. We've only named one of the babies out of all of them. So we'll go through your suggestions and everything else through the emails.
Oh, heck yeah.
And
we're going to need a lot of names.
we'll make Jenny Jones in charge of that, since my memory's kind of screwed and I mess up, and Jenny's more of a perfectionist and won't screw up.
Well,
so
we're gonna have to make a list.
I trust Jenny much more than I trust myself.
Me too.
Without Jenny, I'd be lost.
Jenny, and Blinken.
Yep.
And the group that we have are absolutely fantastic people. Couldn't ask for better friends.
Yep. Polly should have a good night. And then we got Blinken and Wanda hanging in the background for backup. So and Tunis, and the list goes on and on and on. We definitely got a whole lot of people combined in the gathering force that's been gathering. And every year it gets just bigger and better. So.
Oh yeah, last year was fun, and I can't wait till the following year. Can't wait till this year. It's gonna be great.
So hopefully everything will go good. I know, Jenny, more pressure on you, like you don't have enough to do.
Well,
I promise I will do the best I can, and I will try really hard.
Do all your shit, okay?
I just want her to double check me. That's all I want.
I know.
And Jenny says Polly deserves a spa day.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, Jenny.
I could just see her and Jenny out there painting each other's nails.
Jenny, when you come out, you can give her a spa day, okay? You can hold her and I'll clip her nails, and then we'll go from there. Sound like a plan?
We'll paint her nails and do her hair and give her a goat massage.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Thanks for joining us on the most boring live stream ever to hit YouTube. And we hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Peace, people.
Like Hag said, thanks everyone for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. And hopefully you'll return tomorrow to see what new adventures we can get into or get out of, whichever the case may be. Until then, take care, everyone.
And have a happy.
All right, Jenny, make sure you bring the strippers. Make sure they're goats. Make sure you cage them so they don't poop all over your car. Can one do better than their best? I don't believe so, Leslie.
That's all we can ask of anyone, is to do their best.
I can only do my best. If I could accelerate past that, I think I'd be really good at something, but
that's something.
I'm not.
You're funny.
I'm adequate at most things, but not real good at everything. And
no, carpentry's not your thing.
Even though I give it my best shot,
Hit me with
I
a
I definitely can't get by without a little help from my friends.
Absolutely.
And Leslie says, but together we can often do better. That's true, Leslie. Very true.
No man is an island.
Thanks for coming, Joyce.
We all need each other.
It's always good to see you. Jenny says, wear your helmet. I will as soon as I get one, Jenny. I don't have a helmet yet.
We need to get him one, though, I think.
Maybe I should get one.
I think we should get you one, too.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Funny.
And thanks again for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. With that, I'm going to say, take care, everyone. Peace. We're out.
Oh, that's good. That is good.